And good afternoon, or should we say good evening, viewers, live from Beresfield Bowling Club, the home of the Beresfield Magpies, who are actually in our semi-final here tonight. Now, we are in the middle of history being made here, viewers. We, for the first time at YouTube Live Sports, are streaming two semi-finals. Both games are live streamed through YouTube Live Sports, obviously on YouTube, and through the Happy Bowler link on Facebook. So there's links aplenty all over the social media to watch one game, the other game, or both games. If you want to do a bit of channel surfing, go for your life. We've got some very special guests coming on. We've got Benny Two Shoes coming on to co-commentate with the Happy Bowler in the match when the Tigers take on the Jets. And myself have my very special guest to the right of me, the number one colour man in the business. Welcome back, Steve Bonty Bent.
G'day, mate. How you going?
I'm going very well. It's always a pleasure having Bonty on board. Now, the game we're going to be bringing you, viewers, is the first plays fourth. So we'll just quickly run through the scenarios. So after all the rounds, 7 rounds in the Newcastle and Hunters Super League, which concluded last week, the semi-final layout was first was Maitland City Hunters, second was the Charlestown Tigers, third was the Raymond Terrace Jets, and fourth was the Beresfield Magpies, who fought tooth and nail to scrape into the top 4 when the Point Soldiers only managed 2 draws out of their 4 disciplines last week. So first place fourth, and the Maitland City Hunters will take on Beresfield. The game we're bringing you is our triples match here, and we'll just have a bit of a look at the lineups because they're just about to get underway. So the lineup for Maitland City will be Corey Parker, Andrew Rees and Brodie Pitham, and they'll be up against the Beresfield team of Corey Nickalls, Jared Gorsuch and Brad Unsted. And they're just about to get us underway now. For Bero, Corey Nickalls, we're using Peppermint XV1s, Jared Gorsuch light green and white Optimas, Brad Unsted, the skipper for the Magpies, dark green and white Dynamics, now the Maitland City side. Corey Parker, yellow and blue and white Optimas. Andrew Rees, the middleman, will be... What colour's that one, mate?
That's dark blue, mate.
That's dark blue. XGs, I'd imagine.
Yes.
And the skipper, Brodie Pitham, blue and green GTRs, Taylor GTRs Speckles. So the skippers are just finishing their roll-up, and we'll go through the teams once again. The triples, Corey Parker, Andrew Rees and Brodie Pitham representing the Hunters. They are up against Corey Nickalls, Jared Gorsuch and Brad Unsted representing the home side, the Beresfield Magpies. Now, we have a look up there, Bonty. Look at the amount of people on the balcony.
There's a few there, isn't there?
There is a few there. There's a lot of spectators here tonight for the first Newcastle and Hunters Super League semi-final. Now, to the left of us, we have the Happy Bowler himself. Boydie is over there streaming as well, and he has Hoppy with him, and they'll be doing the Charlestown Raymond Terrace Jets game. And
they'll be joined by Benny Two Shoes.
They'll be joined by Benny Two Shoes. So I believe he's going to... I think he's doing it via correspondence.
He is.
He's not coming on live, viewers, but he's doing it via correspondence.
It might take a while to get the comment, mate, because he's only got 1 pigeon.
He's going on 1 pigeon, yeah. Dick Dastardly. So Benny Two Shoes will be joining Boydie on the commentary. I don't know the duration or for how long. But, viewers, this game is just about to get underway, and Maitland City have won the toss. 10 ends. The winner progresses to the first grand final of the Newcastle and Hunters Super League. The loser will play the loser of the other match and play off for third and fourth. Obviously, the winner of the other match between Raymond Terrace Jets and the Charlestown Tigers will also go through to the grand final. So the Hunters will get us underway with Corey Parker. He will lead off. Away he goes, puts his first one down on his forehand. Very slick green, Bonty.
It is. I've been watching it, mate. It is very slick.
And viewers, also, we're joined here in the skybox. He won't be on air, but he's doing all the background work, is Decky, who formerly of Work Experience Kid Declan, but he's now Decky and doing a great job with the cameras.
Thank you.
He's sort of like Dickie Nee. He's sort of there, but he's not.
Yes, he's learning. So Corey Nickalls, He'll play his backhand for the Magpies. He gets his campaign underway. 10-end shootout in this triples match. Our second game will be the singles game between Simon Mitchell and David Govan. Great start by Corey.
Excellent shot.
And a lot at stake in these games. Obviously, both winners of these games will go to the grand final. Now, a grand final will be on next Friday night, 6 o'clock, brought to you, YouTube Live Sports, live from Nelson Bay Bowling Club, just up the road from my house. Not a bad bowl here by Corey, just going to drop a tad short.
Very famous bowler in the area, mate. Clay Parker just taking a seat over there.
There he is.
Having a bit of a gander.
Australian champion himself, state selector. Done a bit of everything. Just talking you up, mate, that's all. We're just talking you up. We might have to do that. So he's just slipped past Corey Nickalls, but holding one. So Andrew Rees, formerly of Curry, the former Cannon, jumps on the mat for the Hunters. Looks like he'll play his forehand. Finds himself one down. And we're sort of lucky here. We come and set everything up this morning about 10 o'clock and Decky and myself, and it was cooking. It was, how hot was it, Decky? It was ridiculous.
Too hot for my liking.
Too hot. It's cooled down a tad, but we think we've missed the rain. Jared Gorsuch holding one of the Magpies, and he's got the light green and white Optimas. I don't mind them bowls, actually, Bondi. They look all right.
Look all right, don't they?
They do. And just going to slip past, so it's still one of the Magpies. Don't forget, viewers, get your comments coming through. We have 2 live streams. History being made here, YouTube Live Sports, CSC Broadcasting. Both games brought to you simultaneously. And Boydie's up in the other corner. Now, Andrew Rees. Don't know about the logo. Good shot here. It's a good second, so it's still one of the Maggies. His weight looks a little bit better than his first one.
Just going to cut away.
Just going to cut away.
And a bit short.
So, fair judge me. Okay.
Sorry, mate, I'm here to look after you.
Thanks, Bonty. That's why Bonty's here. And we had to get him to broadcast this game because his son's over there playing in the other semi-final. So, as they cross over the first end, looks like it's 1 to the Maggies. So, Bonty, let's have a bit of an early tip from you. We'll go first Magpies v Hunters. What's your tip?
Oh, mate, I think I'd have to go Bero.
Going Bero, home ground advantage. Did finish 4th.
I think so, yeah. Hard to say, mate. It's a funny game, isn't it? You know as well as I do. You can play great one day and terrible the next. You can have luck one day, you can have no luck the next.
Well, I'm a bit different to that. I just play terrible every day. But Brody Pitham from the Hunters, down on his forehand, looking to sit out the shot bowls, played a bomb. That's a great shot, and he still might find himself one down with the green and white bowl of Jared Gorsuch. So Brad Unsted on his forehand, down he comes. So it is, I think it is the bowl, Bonty. I still think it's Jared Gorsuch's bowl shot, but it was a great bowl by
very hard
Brody
to tell,
Pitham.
isn't it? It does look like it on the screen there.
It does. So we heard Bonty's tip. He's going the home side, the 4th place Beresfield Magpies, and I'm going to go with you, mate. I believe that they are a chance of a massive upset. Maitland City have been the form side most of the year, and deservingly so. But a bit of home ground advantage, I think.
Home ground advantage, and there are some very good bowlers.
Yes.
GOVAN, Unsted.
Yep, I mean, both sides are riddled with good players. So Brad Unsted finds himself holding one for the Magpies. The skipper down on his forehand. Let's see. Down he comes. He's probably a little bit wide.
Don't think it's going to come back from there.
So it is one of the Magpies. They get their campaign underway. 1-0 after one end here in your first match of the semi-final between the Hunters from Maitland City and the Magpies from Beresfield. 1-0. And they'll get us underway. So Corey Nickalls, who started off with a blaze of glory with that first bowl. And Don't forget, viewers, Club Projects, Coles Refrigeration Air Conditioning, Genuine Metal Roofing and EJE Architecture are our major sponsors, bringing you this game. Corey Nickalls down on his forehand, gets us underway. He's probably just going to slip past a bit. Corey Parker. Looks like the North Queensland Cowboy Bowls, Bonty.
Doesn't it?
He
That's well put down. That.
Not a bad bowl. Dave Govan. He gets us underway. It's all good. It just changed sides, Decky. Don't know what's going on there. So, not Dave Govan, Corey Nickalls with his second bowl. That's a good correction. We just had a bit of the heart skipped a beat. I was wondering where the sound bar went. It's just on the left-hand side. It's normally over here.
It's gone.
It's gone anyway. Corey Parker holding one for the Hunters.
Be holding two after this.
Holding two. Little touch. Doesn't need it. Great shooting, Corey Parker, son of a legend. Is sitting over to our right, as we did mention. So Jared Gorsuch, the green and white Optimus. He's not happy with that one. Not happy at all. Is that who I think it is? No, Andrew Rees on his backhand. Probably holding two, I reckon, Bonty.
Not two, definitely got two.
Got no comments coming in yet, viewers, and a lot of people watching on YouTube, so get them comments flowing. We're going to beat our opposition over there on the other side.
I'll tell you what, that could be
not a bad bowl. So Jared Gorsuch on his forehand.
We had a little bit of a disadvantage set up here, mate, because we haven't got a scoreboard over with the Charlestown and...
yeah, I know, they're behind us. We can't see what's going on.
The scoreboard.
Good shot here. Touch it for two. Oh, doesn't need to. Sorry, touch it.
It's definitely got one now.
Just one, yep. Didn't need that trail. Holding one, the Magpies. As Brody's saying, swip it over to your backhand. Piece of the bowl. Touches to Kitty. So Andrew Rees will stay in the backhand rather. His first one wasn't bad. He's only passed by about a foot. This one, is he going to get enough turn out of it? He's trying very hard. Dipsy Doodle, not quite. So still one of the Maggies. And it's 1-0 after one end on your Club Projects scoreboard. Your club looking to renovate, a specialist in hospitality construction, from sports bars, outdoor entertainment areas, bathrooms, kitchens. They do the lot. 37 Derby Street, Newcastle, 49278100. 100. And for you viewers that don't like me calling out the sponsors, part of the deal, guys. Part of the deal. They pay the bills. Brad Unsted. In the meantime, for the Maggies. On his forehand, already holding one. What's he going to be trying to do here, Bonnie? What do you think?
I don't know, mate. He's coming back a long way, isn't he?
He certainly is. What's his weight like?
If he gets underneath that front bowl. No, he's a bit short.
He is. A bit short. So Brody has a shot on here. He's going to stay in his backhand. Makes a touch. Any contact with the shot bowl is probably going to be advantageous to the Hunters. Down he comes. And we'll just see what happens. Very close. Brody Pitham. Oh. Like a piece of cotton through Ivan Needle, that one, Bonty.
It was, wasn't it?
It was. I'm just going to say hello to my two grandkids. They're watching their poppy. They're listening to their poppy. Hello, little Paxi. Hello, Miss Callie and the daughter. Loves her bowls. Two little grandkids. I told Poppy I'd mention your name. Anyway, down the forehand, Brad Unsted. Still holding one. I can see what he's trying to do there, mate. He looks like he's trying to get to that back one.
And he's got there.
He's pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. So Magpies holding 1 second end here on your Club Project scoreboard. In semi-final 1, the winner goes to next week's grand final Friday night, Nelson Bay. The loser will play off for 3rd and 4th. So Brody Pitham, how's he looking this time? He's very close. Good shot here. That is a great bowl. Great bowl. And it's 1 to the Hunters, so 1 to Team Pitham. Great shot. That's why skippers are up there end to play those big conversions, mate.
That's exactly right, mate.
So 1 each on your Club Project scoreboard after 2. How are you, Shrekky? Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen you, mate. I reckon 15 years. You always look good, mate. Always look good. That's Sam Wilton. Used to coach him as a kid. Now he's a fully grown man. Anyway, back to the game.
He's lost his green tint, mate.
He's always been known as Shrek. Anyone in the bowls world will know that. Him and his brother Josh and his sister Molly, who played for New South Wales. Yeah, good family. Corey Parker down on his forehand gets the Hunters underway on N3 in Club Project scoreboard. And a pretty good start. We've got a mesmerised Bonty.
Might have a mesmerised, mate. Shouldn't we have how many people are viewing up there? Is that
no, that's on this side. That's there.
Oh, it's over there.
Yep.
So we've got 90.
You got a few.
Got a few, just no one wants to
Consider
say
we're
hello.
second stringers, mate.
Oh, that's, well,
Not a bad reply. Corey Nickalls just going to go through a little bit. Corey Parker will jump back on the mat. Got to play good because his old man sitting alongside us watching. His first one was a pretty good bowl.
don't know if this is going to come back.
He's trying hard.
He's trying hard.
2 good bowls, Corey Parker from the Hunters. Pretty good. Corey Nickalls from the Magpies on the backhand. He's played that side of the green with every bowl so far in the game, I think. He's probably just tightened that a fraction. Need a little bit more weight.
Yeah. Beresfield second. Jared Gorsuch should actually come on his forehand now, mate.
Yeah, sit those 2 bowls, Bonnie. Exactly right.
Green one, sit the 2 bowls, take the jack back.
Yep. And we do know they're playing on a fast-paced green. And Andrew Rees from the Hunters holding 2. Adds to the total, that is 3. Doesn't fatten the target, but a counter.
No, he's gone on the backhand.
And he's staying there. So Gorsuch, Maggies, green and white Optimus. Hasn't played this too bad, has he? How's his weight?
Short.
He's a bit short.
He's put that in the way there too on that side.
So Andrew Rees had a fair campaign too in the Super League just quietly. Rees, he's played some pretty good bowls. Every game we've streamed he's been involved in. He's been thereabouts, played all right. So down he comes. His last one counted, gets inside that one. This one will count 2. That's probably going to be, not 100% sure. So Jared Gorsuch very quick on the mat. We missed his delivery then. How's he looking? This one looks a bit better, doesn't it? This one looks a lot better. Jared Gorsuch, the Magpies. How's he gone? Not 100% sure. That's pretty close.
Looks close, doesn't it?
Don't forget, viewers, get those comments coming in. And don't forget our other game as well. You can we'll call it slipstreaming. You can slipstream. You can go between our game here on YouTube Live Sports between the Hunters and the Magpies. You can slipstream over to watch the Jets and the Tigers. Brought to you by Happy Bowler, Hoppy and Benny Two Shoes.
And what you could do too, mate, is you could forecast going to and from.
You can forecast, yes.
It's like 4-stick and backstick, mate.
Something like that. Anyway, Brody Pitham from the Hunters played a bomb of his last bowl on the last end to get the shot. It's up and down here. Looks like he's holding a couple. So we'll see what Brad Unsted does. Let's have a bit of a look at his delivery. Jared's having a bit of a look at the head. Good camera work, Decky. He's having a look. So what does he say? He reckons that blue and
yellow.
The North Queensland Cowboy Bowl is the shot, he reckons.
That's what he said.
So Brad Unsted on his backhand. Looks like he's played a little bit wide. I think his weight's not too bad for the shot, in all honesty. He's trying to sit that bowl out.
Yeah.
Pardon me, it's not a bad home either. So Brody, staying his backhand. Pitham from the Hunters. Holding shot, as you heard Jared Gorsuch say before, with the yellow, blue and white bowl. At 7 o'clock on your camera, viewers. Brody's gone for cover. Now, let's see what Brad does. Will he play with a little bit more purpose in this one? Down on his backhand. And I think he's got a tighter line too. Most definitely has a tighter line. His weight wasn't too bad for the shot with the first one. How's this one looking? Probably just undercooked it. And you get a run off that. Anything's possible.
Ooh.
No, I think it's only one. They're going to have a bit of a look. What do they say? So it was one to Beresfield. So it was the Jared Gorsuch bowl which was shot. Wow. So Unsted gets a 1 on the third end to make it 2-1 after 3 in a tight affair here. They're going 1 apiece here in the first rubber of semi-final 2, Magpies versus Hunters, live from the nest, which is Beresfield Bowling Club.
I think it's 2-1, isn't it?
2-1, correct. 2-1 on 3. 2-1 to Bero on 3. So here we go. Corey Nickalls will get us underway. He's staying on that side of the green, the inside of the green. Fair sized crowd here too at the nest tonight, Bonty.
Yeah, mate, it's growing a little bit too. There's a fair few people inside as well.
Yes, there is.
Well, it is a Friday night at Bero Bowling Club, mate.
It is. Friday night at Bero Bowling Club.
Location out here.
So what a great start, Corey Nickalls from the Magpies. Very good starter. Corey Parker. I hope you're watching the bowls and enjoying it from all around the world. Viewers, we've got people watching it from Botswana. We've got them watching it from Jefferson Park in Seattle. We've got them watching it from South Africa. And as I said, I've got the 2 little grandkids, little Paxi and Miss Kelly, watching Poppy. Or listening to him.
Don't know whether they'll be doing much watching, mate. They're little.
Yeah. They'll be bowlers, don't you worry. Corey Nickalls on his forehand. Down he comes, holding 1. I had to give him a mention. I promised him before I left. Poppy will give you a mention. And not a bad spot. So it is 1. The 2 Coreys. It was a TV show, wasn't it? The 2 Coreys. Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
That's before my time, mate.
Oh, no. That's childhood stars. Corey Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Very close here. Very close. Has he got a piece of it? That's a great shot from Corey from the Hunters. So we've got Corey from the Magpies who held shot, and it was taken away from him from Corey from the Hunters. Jared Gorsuch on his backhand, trying to retrieve it. Finds himself 1 down. Just got to beat that North Queensland Cowboy bowl that's shot. You heard Brody say to Andrew Rees, tidy it up. It's the middleman's job, the second's job. Keep it neat, keep it tidy. On his forehand. Down he comes. Look at him. Look at his posture. Look at his poise. He's watching it. Pretty good shot here. Very good shot, Weave. Wherever it goes, good bowl. Well played. Jared Gorsuch will stay on his backhand. How's he looking here? Bit wide, Bonty, what do you think?
He's going to come back, mate. And a bit heavy.
Bit wide, a bit heavy.
Well, it's not a bit wide. I mean, it's on the line.
Yeah, just a bit, probably just a bit quick. So Andrew Rees played a good bowl of his first one from the Hunters. Down he comes. Any touch here, he'll make 3. Any touch, just the slightest kiss of the baby. Probably just going to drop a little bit short. So at the crossover. Looks like it's 1. Maybe 2. Not 100% sure. It's up and down for shot anyway. It's up and down for second shot. So Brad Unsted. We come out here earlier today. Stays on his backhand, viewers. We come out here earlier today and he had the job of putting those logos in the corner.
Yeah. The paint melted.
I think the paint melted just by the looks of them, Bonty.
Oh.
Great effort.
Oh.
Still 1 to the Hunters.
Oh, it could be a couple, mate.
Oh, Andrew's indicated 1. Let's have a look. Down he comes, Brody, on his forehand. Oh, that's a great shot. That's 2 for sure now.
Yep.
So on the backhand, Brad Unsted.
A bit of weight.
Yep.
He's not going to be far away. Was he going to cut?
Oh, I think he might just cut. He's probably going to touch that bowl of Andrew Rees, is he? No, not quite.
Cut a long way.
So, down we come. Brodie Pitham already played a screamer. See if he can play another one. Touch the Andrew Rees bowl. Just a bit of a love tap. Turns it into 3. Great shooting, Hunters. We're having a bit of a look. It is 3. So, Brodie Pitham, they jump out to a 4-2 lead after 4 here on your Club Project scoreboard. And Corey Parker will get us underway. Close affair, Bonty.
It is. It is. As expected.
But don't forget, viewers, too, in our we'll call it the turnover break, we're going to play Who Am I? Guess Who? You've got 150 views at the moment, considering, as I said, we're playing second fiddle to Happy and Benny Two Shoes over there. So that's not a bad amount of viewers for our first game of the semi-final. Corey Parker gets us underway. So in the halftime break, we'll play Who Am I? I'm still waiting for those guest commentators to turn up. Grab a mic, grab some headphones, and come and strut your stuff. Love to have you here at YouTube Live Sports. You did win the comp. You're entitled. Good start of Corey Parker. That means you, Jen, you're going to come on. Maybe we'll get you on the grand final. Come up to Nelson Bay Bowlo. Come and be the colour person in the grand final. So Corey Nickalls on the backhand. Otherwise, we'll just roll it over to the next season of the Newcastle Hunters Super League. Good shot, Corey. Good shot. The other Corey, 2 Corys. Corey Parker on his forehand. Down he comes. Finds himself 1 down, 4-2 lead off the 4 ends of the Club Project scoreboard. Some reviewers, come on, jump on. Had some comments. You can find the links on Facebook, but they all go directly to YouTube, so there's plenty of links on the Facebook. You can't stream 2 streams to the Happy Bowler page, unfortunately, and he's got the rights to it, as he tells us. On the back end, Corey Nickalls again. Down it comes. Another good bowl. Slips past is a clanger. That's a good shot. Very good home. 1 to the Magpies. So Andrew Rees having a fair game too, just quietly, on his forehand. Down he comes. Let's see what he's trying to do here. Slips underneath the shot bowl. Any touch the shot bowl should go to the North Queensland Cowboy bowler, Corey Parker. Piece of the jack. Great effort. Yep, good call, Brad Unsted. There was a bit of sound effects there, Bonty, was it?
It was, mate.
How'd you do that?
Just by pressing a button.
That's what it's all about in life these days. Ladies and gentlemen, press those buttons.
Press a button.
Andrew Rees, one down. Got a couple of catches either hand. Brody's starting to play the forehand. Nice crowd in attendance here for both semi-finals. YouTube Live Sports bringing both these games to you, viewers. The Tigers versus the Jets on the other two rinks. Here, the Hunters against the Magpies. Andrew Rees on his forehand. One down. Has a 4-2 lead. Hasn't played this too bad. This is very close. Gets a smudge. Just missed. Great weight. I think his skipper will be happy with that effort. Jared Gorsuch, green and white Optimas on the backhand. He'll be trying just to get inside that bowl at 5 o'clock. The North Queensland Cowboy Optima of Corey Parker from the Hunters. He's given every chance. Not a bad bowl. Not a bad bowl. 171 views, mate, I reckon. You look at the concurrent views and the amount of views there that people are surfing and view hopping. I believe that's what's going on. View hopping on YouTube Live Sports. Don't forget, viewers, too, next week will be the final at Nelson Bay, live from 6 p.m. We'll be joined in the commentary box by the one and only Mark Gauntlet. We'll be back. Great call, guys. Your neighbour. So the neighbour. The neighbour.
Is that your neighbour?
Yeah. No, you're our neighbour.
Our neighbour.
The opposition up the other end.
Is he watching us?
Good call, Hapster. So, Brad Unsted.
Ask him how many views he's got.
He probably have a few more than us.
Yeah.
But we all work for the same place and all under the same tent. We love it, don't we, Bonty?
We do, mate.
Down he comes on the back end, Brad Unsted holding one. With those Pitham XV1s belong to Corey Nickalls. He just gets inside that. That's what he's trying to do. That's a very good shot. Well played. Doesn't change Brody's shot, though.
Just a little bit surprised, mate, we're not getting any comments at all with so many viewers.
Yeah. They're too busy channel surfing. They'll send us some comments. All you people, jump on, send us some comments.
Just let us know you're there.
Just let us know you're there.
Hello.
That's it. So Brody Pitham on his forehand. Down he comes. He's give this every chance. His conversions have been sensational so far. Oh, just unlucky. Missed. Brad Unsted. There's one to play. They have one. So down he comes. Let's have a look what's going on here. Patrick Staples, hi from Rathmines. Patrick Staples, our first viewer. Hello. Well, he's not the first one, but is there a reason why we can't get him here, mate? Or?
I don't know, mate.
It takes a little bit longer.
It does. Normally. All right, let's have a look and see what it's up here, Brad Unsted.
There's plenty of comments being made. We'll have to...
Neighbour's only got 4 himself.
Is he?
Anyway, so it's 1, I believe. They've kicked out 1. Are they having a look for another one? Let's have a look. Jared's interested in more than 1. The Magpies. So it was 1 to the Magpies. So 1 to Unsted. So that brings the score to 4-3 after 5.
He's Corey Nickalls.
Corey Nickalls gets us underway.
With his first bowl of this end.
On the mat now, on his forehand. Down he comes. So down he comes. on his forehand, playing great. Great starter by the Magpies. 4-3 Club Project scoreboard. Corey Parker. And he's been the leader of this team. He's been the architect. And speaking of architects, EJE Architecture are award-winning design specialists with a proven 45-year track record across all sectors, Bonty. Bring your vision to life with specialist expertise by EJE Architecture. So, good bowls.
Good people to deal with too, mate.
Good people to deal with. So, fair bowls by the leads. Corey Nickalls comes down with his second one. He's playing the inside of the green and playing it very, very well.
Oh, what's going to happen here?
Just going to nudge it. Oh. Yeah, so, welcome, Patrick Staples. Are you actually YouTube Live Sports surfing? So down comes Corey with his second one. Every chance again. Great effort. Wow. Jared Gorsuch, the Magpies, jumps on. Let's adjust that microphone. That's a bit better. On his forehand. Finds himself one. Oh, don't know. It's early days in the... It's up and down.
I think that one of Corey Parker's was still... I don't know.
Patrick Staples said yes, he's surfing. It's come up on his feed. Well, Patrick, as you probably heard, we are breaking new territory here at YouTube Live Sports tonight. We have 2 semi-finals being streamed simultaneously with 2 different kits, 8 cameras, 6 screens, 2 hard drives, 2 Roadcaster soundboards, 4 commentators, well, actually 5 commentators, and that's a pretty good shot by Andrew Rees. So it's all happening. And so far she's working a treat. Backhand Jared Gorsuch, up and down for shot, 4-3, halfway point. G'day guys, what's the score in the pairs? Well, we'll give you a bit of a look in the pairs. We can't quite see the scoreboards because they're up the other...
I'll go and have a look, mate.
Other end. So Bonty's just going to go and have a bit of a look at the score. Well, hold on, there we go. 5-3 to Bero in the pairs. After 4 ends. There you go. We just had the scoreboard there for you. 5-3 to Beresfield.
Can you get Raymond Terrace?
After 4 ends.
Raymond Terrace Charleston.
With
that camera?
You may be able to. So it's up and down for shot here. We'll try and find out. So we know Charlestown's 6-5 in one of the events. Not too sure who's on what. Who's on one, but Bonty's going to go and do a bit of research for us and find out the scores in the other semi-final for you, Patrick. You guys are going great with the feed. Thank you, mate. Mick Alley, cheers. Sorry, Mick's. They're going to go and find out. But thank you, Patrick. We appreciate it. Getting great viewing numbers here at YouTube Live Sports. 2 semi-finals at the same time. Brad Unsted, the Magpie skipper. It's up and down for shot. Probably just has it on his backhand. He's just going to undercut that. So we'll just go and find out the updated score for you viewers in the other match, the other semi-final between the Tigers and the Jets. At half-time, we'll bring you a Guess Who. Find out who the Guess Who will be. We'll have a bit of a... Oh, good shot here. Brody Pitham, what a bowl. That's a great shot. So what's the indication? He's 2 down, I reckon, for sure. Jared Gorsuch bowl looks like 3rd shot.
Power coming down.
Here he comes. Peace. Oh. Excuse me. So Bonty's back, and we'll let Bonty give us updates for the scores from the Charlestown v Jets match.
I haven't got the ends, mate, but at the moment, Charlestown are up 5-2 in the pairs and they're up 8-5 in the triples.
There you go. So Charlestown leads both matches here in the semi-final against the Raymond Terrace Jets. 5-2 in the pairs, 8-5 in the triples. And here we know it's 5... What did we say it was? 5-2? 5-3 in the pairs. And it is 4-3 in the triples. But Brodie's played 2 screamers rather. So that's 3 to the Hunters. That'll take them out to a 7-3 lead after 6. And I'll tell you what, viewers, I'm going to make tonight's
Who's Who?
Who's Who, that's the one. We're going to make tonight's Who's Who. Well, that's not even him. So I don't know what they did with that one.
Yeah, so that's not him, so don't do him.
No. We're going to make it... It's going to be a bit of a harder one tonight. So anyway, we'll get back to the game. Corey Parker from the Hunters hold a 7-3 lead after 6. Gets us underway. Great start of Corey. Starting to set a platform. Is it Pan High go the Magpies? Is it Stephanus? Pam Stephanus? Hi, Pam. We actually did tip the Magpies in a bit of a boil over, just a bit of home ground advantage. Corey Nickalls has been leading good there, Bonty, just quietly.
He has, mate, yeah. This looks pretty good too.
For the Magpies, he's got him off to another good bowl, another good starter. Well done, Corey. Up and down. So yeah, what I was just saying, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult in our halftime break. To the bowls junkies, you need no introduction, but we'll just see how we go. Corey Parker playing sensational. Boom shakalaka, 2 to the Hunters. Son of a legend with the North Queensland Cowboys. Bowls holds 2. Corey Nickalls. Down well. He's just going to hold his line. Give it every chance, Bonty. Oh, fair effort. Fair effort. Andrew Rees on the mat for the Hunters now. Finds himself holding 2. His lead is lighting it up, viewers, on his forehand. 238 views here, YouTube Live Sports in semi-final 1, Magpies v Hunters. Andrew Rees looking to add another to the count. Gets inside that, and he has. Great shooting.
Might be 1 in, 1 out there, mate.
No, that belonged to Corey, that bowl. So they're probably 3. So Jared Gorsuch on his forehand. Decky's playing with everything here.
Bringing the comments over to you guys.
Thank you, matey. So Andrew Rees, Hunters holding 3. Down he comes on his forehand. Got the Jack High bowl, Andrew's last bowl, plus the 2 North Queensland colour theme bowls, North Queensland Cowboy theme bowls behind it. Touches this is going to make it pretty fine and dandy. That's 4.
So it made a target.
That's 4. We haven't seen Jared play any aggression yet. See if Brad gets him to... Yep. Play through it. Pretty sure that's what he's asking him to. Open her up. Do some damage. So it looks like it's 8-7 in that game next door. Close. 1-2.
Oh, good.
So he still finds himself 3 down. Wasn't a bad bowl. So 3 down on your club project scoreboard. As they cross over. Brodie Pitham will bow first. Former Australian representative. I think he won gold medals at Youth Commonwealth Games back in the day, and I think it was in Fiji or Papua New Guinea or one of those places. And he got those gold medals regardless on his forehand.
Not much competition over there, mate.
Yeah.
Fiji or Papua New Guinea.
I think that's just where it was held, but it was the Commonwealth Games, Junior Commonwealth Games. Hasn't played this too bad. Brody. The Taylor GTRs. Stays. It's close to 4. See what Brad can do with this one. Going to reduce the count on his forehand. Probably, how's he going to get back to it? Might just be a tad wide. Not one of his better bowls. His weight's sensational, Bonty.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Gives Brody the chance to add another. If he can just touch that jack on the forehand, tuck it through that hole, make it extremely difficult for the Magpies on N7. Down he comes. As you can see, viewers, the bowl coming down. Any piece of that jack moves it to the right side of the line is going to make it extremely hard. And Brody might just sail through. I think it's still 4. Let's see what Brad can do. The greenkeeper here, the home of the Maggies. Greenkeeper at the nest. Down he comes.
He's got a better line on this.
Yeah, he certainly has, Ponty. He's got better line. This is a better bowl, viewers. This is a much better bowl. Will he reduce the target?
Through. Oh, he might be only 1 down there.
He could be. They're going to have a bit of a look. There's 1. He was 4 down, remember?
2.
That's 2. So 2 to the Hunters. They jump out to a 9-3 lead after 7. On your Club Project scoreboard. Very, very hot today. Very humid conditions. We were here setting up at about 10 o'clock this morning, myself and Decky, and it was stifling. In the first, I thought of General Metal Roofing. I was looking for, I wasn't looking for a Colorbond roof, but I was looking to get a Whirlybird, Bonty. Keep the house cool.
Whirlybird.
Whirlybird would have been good. Genuine Metal Roofing Whirlybird. Call Anthony 0434527169. Cash for comments. It's a bit like John Laws. Corey Parker gets us underway. And some more chats coming in, viewers. Our neighbours said hello.
Again?
Yeah. We're just asking, can we borrow a cup of sugar? Corey Nickalls on the forehand, playing the inside of the green. Has played it all night, all evening, and played it very well. Down he comes again for the Maggies. 9-3 after 7.
Just going to drop a little. Oh no, he's still running.
And don't forget, we'll have our Guess Who, our half time, and we know what the prize is for the viewers. We've had 3 winners so far that on my streams. We've had Alan Law from Queensland. We've had Lee Blaw from the Beresfield Magpies, and Jennifer Symes from Edelong. They have been our winners, and they've all been invited to come on and do a bit of guest commentary when they get the opportunity. Love to have them on board. Obviously, every one of them knows a fair bit about bowls, so we'd love to have them on board when they get their chance. Now, Corey Nickalls has changed hands for the first time in the game. He's only got to get a tip out of his own body to score.
It's a good home.
Yeah, it's a good home. So I think Brody indicated they are 1 down, the Hunters. So Andrew Rees will be on his forehand, playing great bowls, Andrew. The former Cannon found a new home at the Hunters. Down he comes on his forehand, the 2 North Queensland Cowboy theme bowls of Corey Parker from the Hunters. And Andrew Rees, I don't need to hit anything, I'll just draw around them. Lee Blaw, not Lee Blaw, sorry, Jared Gorsuch. Lee Blaw's been a member of this side throughout the campaign. I hope you're watching, Lee. Now this one doesn't look too bad by Jared. That's a great bowl, and a timely one at that. They certainly needed it, the Magpies. Andrew Rees steps on the mat, being 1 down after that cracker from Jared Gorsuch. Now, how's this one look from Reesy? He's he's good. He's real good. Oh, he was too good. So it's still 1 to the Maggies. Good call, Bonty. Good call. That's why you're in the skybox. See if Jared can draw another one. They do own the one just short at 1 o'clock on your screen, viewers. A couple of turns out of that will probably make it count. He's going to duck under. Not quite, but there is certainly a shot on here for the skipper to make a multiple on your club project scoreboard, and it certainly would need it at the 8th end. And don't forget, we'll have our guessing competition at half time. I'll give you a clue. How about that? I'll give you a clue.
What if they get it before half time?
They won't get it. They won't get it before half time. The only clue I'm going to give you is this. I was born in England. That's the only clue you're going to get.
Get in the comments, prove him wrong.
Down on the forehand, Brodie Pitham. Good shot here. Wow, he's playing great bowls. They are now 1 to the Hunters. Great shot by the captain. Playing very, very well. Now it's 6-4 to the Magpies in the pairs game right next door. So as it stands, it's 1 rubber each. And it'll be something like a 4-shot deficit to the Magpies, even 1 rubber each. So Brad Unsted down on his forehand. Gets a result out of this. And will he get the Dipsy Doodle follow through? Unfortunately not. So they are saying it's two. Was 2. Brodie Pitham converted some heads, Bonty.
Has.
Yeah.
Played very well.
Played very, very well. Down on his forehand. Now, is he going for cover? I think he is.
Yeah.
Look, there is a shot on here for Brad Unsted. If he can get on to...
Gets onto that.
Gets onto his last bowl.
Yellow, yeah. He can knock
He can
both of
remove
them
both those shot bowls out and probably get a multiple here without moving anything. Now, he is winding up.
He hasn't got to go too hard.
No.
But he is.
He is. Well, you know, there's only 2 paces on these types of greens. Down he comes on the forehand. Oh, and got the spot. Let's scroll down, Decky, and see how many they've got. Well, we definitely know they've got 1. So it's going to be 2. It's 2 to the Magpies. Good shot, Brad Unsted. Good shot. Keeps them in the game. 9-5 after 8. Asking what lengths to play. I think Jared Gorsuch just indicating to the Brad, what length do you want us to go? Let's try something. We're 9-5 after 8. 2 ends to go. Club Project scoreboard. Pam Stefanis, they live. They're in front in one of the rubbers and clawing the way back in this one. Corey Nickalls having a great game. The 2 Coreys have been brilliant, Bonty.
Very good.
Yeah, they certainly have. Matter of fact, I don't think there's been a loose player. Corey Parker's played sensational. I think Andrew Rees has played very, very well. They're all... Brodie Pitham's played great. It's been a very, very high standard game of lawn bowls. Corey Nickalls, great starter from the Maggies. Good shot. Good shot.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, mate.
Gotcha.
Good shot. That's a great bowl, Corey Parker. Leading very, very well. And so is this guy, just quietly, playing great. So we'll try and bring you some updated scores in the other match. We believe after 6 ends the game next door, we think the Maggies are in front 6-5. Corey Nickalls, second bowl. This is a pretty good shot. What a bowl. That is awesome.
That is a great bowl.
2 to the Magpies. Great shot. Corey Parker down on his forehand. Try and follow suit. Down he comes. Bonty's going to get some updated scores for us. So Jared Gorsuch on his backhand. Not bad. Brody's give the indication. Andrew Rees will play his forehand. Good camera work by Decky.
Thank you.
It's all happening. Possibly 3 down, the Hunters. But after this bloke plays his bowl, I don't think that's going to be the case. What a great shot. Playing extremely well, Andrew Rees. The Hunters are playing fantastic bowls. Led by Corey Parker, getting them off to a great start. Both Corey's leading well. Andrew Rees converting exceptionally well. Jared Gorsuch hasn't played this bad. This is high-quality game of bowls, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great game of bowls, and he's got it back. That's 1 to the Maggies. They are alive here in semi-final 1. Rubber 1. Let's have a look what Andrew Rees does. And he's one of the Magpies. Bonte's back with some updates. Bonte.
Updates, Charlestown and...
Great shot. Sorry, mate, to interrupt you, but these guys are going tit for tat. What a game of rock rolling this is. Magic. Go ahead, Bonte.
In the pairs, 5 all after 8.
Wow.
And in the triples, Charlestown up 12-7 over Raymond Terrace on 7.
Yep, so this is the Jets-Tigers game. So it's 5 all in the pairs after 8, and it's 12-7 after 7.
In the triples.
In the triples. Interesting.
Very interesting.
And as you can see, it's 6-4 after 6 in the pairs game here. The Magpies have the lead. The head here has changed every bowl so far in the triples match. Finds himself 2 down, Brad Unsted. How's he looking here? How's he looking here?
It's not looking bad.
Just going to get inside. Oh, great effort by the skipper. Still 2 down. Brody jumps on the mat. Mick Crone and Simon Mitchell next door, watching intently. Brody Pitham on his forehand. Blinder. Bero should be called the cemetery during summer. Plenty of heat next door in the crematorium as well. There'll be some hot bowls tonight. I think you might be right, Slippery Pisces.
Could be right too, mate. There's a game of barefoot bowls behind us on
there is.
Rink number 2.
So he's lining up Brad Unsted. He's going to play a bit of a sexy bender again. He's got something.
Oh, he's only got 1.
Or did he get 2? He's only got 1, so it could be 2 to the Hunters. Having a look. No, it's only 1. Brody has 1 to play, though. Yep. Indicated Andrew Rees. Not much different to the last one. On his forehand, playing very well, the captain. So this will take it out to where it sits at 10-5 on the live scoreboard after 9 at the moment. Could go to 11-5. How's he looking? How's he looking? Very, very well. Great bowls. So it is 2 to the Hunters. It's 11-5 after 9. 1 end to go in our first rubber of semi-final 1 between the Maitland City Hunters and the Beresfield Magpies. We know that the Maggies are in front in the pairs, Ponty.
6-4, wasn't it?
6-4, something like that.
That may have changed, mate. They're on to a new end, I think.
We'll have a bit of a look. So, Corey Parker, what a game he's having for the Hunters. He's on his backhand. As we said, he's got to play good because his old man over there is a legend of the sport, is sitting watching. As he does. He's a great observer of the sport. Been around a long time and...
Great start.
Great starter. And if you play half as good as your old man can and did and used to, well, you're certainly going places. On the forehand, Corey Nickalls. And that's Clay Parker we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. 11-5 after 9, Club Project scoreboard. And this guy, in a team that's behind, has played very, very fair too, Monty.
Very good, yeah.
Corey Nickalls. So down comes Corey Parker again.
Sorry, folks, we've just had a problem with one of the cameras. We're just trying to get it back up and going again.
So down comes Corey Nickalls again. We're back.
Great bowl. What a great bowl.
Great shooting, Corey Nickalls. Great shooting. So that's two to the Magpies. He's not going to die wondering, Bonnie. Played great, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, very good.
Jake Maloney, keep it up, City. Jakey, tell me, you tell the viewers and you let us know, are you surfing between the two broadcasts? We want to know. YouTube Live Sports breaking new ground here tonight, bringing you both games. 8 cameras, 6 screens.
5 commentators.
5 commentators.
1 decky.
1 decky.
That's all you really need, ain't it?
Here we've got a decky, a Sony and a Bonte, and the other one we've got a Happy, a Benny and a Hoppy.
Sounds like a good setup for a game.
That's all happening here at YouTube Live Sports. Jared Gorsuch finds the Magpies holding 2.
Might be a bit...
Just a bit quick.
Quick, that one.
Won't hurt.
Won't hurt back there, no.
So Jake Maloney's obviously shown come back and be one of the inaugural stealers. Andrew Rees gets a turn out of Corey Parker's bowl. Who even gets under those. What a shot. What a shot. How good is this guy playing? Somebody stop him, get a bucket and put him out. He's on fire. Playing a great game of bowls. The Maitland City team are just playing great. And the Beresfield guys are not playing bad, Bonte.
No, they're not playing bad at all. It's just... Maitland's just got that little edge, haven't they?
Mick, Ellie, watching both. Thanks, mate. See, our viewing numbers are pretty good.
Seeing a bit more power coming down.
Here he comes. He's probably... Yeah, he's missed that one, but still has the backwood. So Brad Unsted has a shot. Now, the situation they've got is they only get 6 bowls in the game of triples, so they can't win the match because one of their bowls is on the deck. But what they need to do, Bonnie, is just keep the score close, because if they win the other discipline, which is 6-5 at the moment, they're 1 in front. If they win that, it'll be 1 rubber each, and it'll all come down to margin in the last game. And we got a ripper of a game where Simon Mitchell and David Govan, who are opposing each other in the pairs, will play each other in the singles. Now, Brodie Pitham for the Hunters on the mat, on the forehand, played another cracking game of lawn bowls, viewers. Great shot. Wherever it goes. Very good home. Brad Unsted. Game's out of reach now. The whole idea is to keep him honest. So down he comes on his backhand. Good shot. If he can pull it off. We're just going to slip under Bonte.
Just turn, get onto that one. Oh.
The shot's on though. Trail it for... stays on. Shot's on.
And kept the tee covered.
Yep. So Brodie Pitham. Yep. Brodie Pitham comes down on his forehand. As you can see, the pairs game next door. They're sort of halted proceedings, waiting to see what's going on in the triples match. So Brodie, he's probably made that count. Now, Brad Unsted has no option but to play weight to this.
He's got to, yeah.
He's got no option.
On the backhand.
Now, I don't know. Has he got enough weight? No, I don't think he has. Probably should have attacked that a bit more. I don't think that trail was worth anything to him whatsoever. So I reckon that's a 3. We'll see what they give us. 3, Corey. Let's ask someone of those bowlers what it was.
Jared. 3. 2.
So it was a 2. So they have a victory here, the Hunters, in the first rubber of our semi-final 1 between Maitland City and Beresfield. It is 13-5 in the team of Corey Parker Andrew Rees and Brodie Pitham. All three of them played exceptional bowls. Corey led with a plume. Andrew Rees's conversion rate was a magnificent, and if you thought his was good, the skipper's was just as good, if not better. So, viewers, what we might do now, we'll put the players who... we'll put the players up there. In our game, and you'll see the game that we're going to bring you next will be our singles match. Simon Mitchell from Maitland City, who's had a fair Super League, and he'll be up against David Govan, the bowls coordinator, the Govnator, as they call him here. They will ply their trade in our singles match. But in the meantime, our pairs game here is 2 to Beresfield on next door.
Something's just happened. The crowd's going wild. They're loving it.
So Beresfield's picked up a 2 in that game of pairs. So don't mind me, Decky. I'll just take over the cameras. There we go. So it is... That should make it 8-5 with 1 end to go in the pairs, I reckon. 8-5 with 1 end to go in our game of pairs. So it's going to be... Look, could be 1 rubber each. Let's wait from the... Yeah, they updated the score. 8-5. That is correct. So... Hello. You can come through. Of course you can. Your dad's the boss. You can come through. So it's 8-5 in the game of pairs. Magpies over the Hunters. Our game, live stream game, 13-5. The Hunters over the Magpies. Could go to 1 rubber each. So we'll just bring those teams back up, Decky. Give our viewers something to look at. Now.
You can go over to the other game, mate, if you want.
I'll give it a shot.
Well, we've got that other game. We're going to have a bit of a look. The pairs game next door. The one next door.
Yep.
So move this one over here.
Yep.
Decky's all over it. We'll just move the camera. We'll just zone in on this pairs game. So it is 8-5 to the Magpies.
9 ends.
On 9 ends, correct, yep. 8-5 and 9 ends. Now, we'll do our Guess Who too. We'll do our Guess Who. We said he was from England. So let's see if we can get some... let's see if we can get some 8-5 and 9 ends. Let's see if we can get some people to come on and guess who this person is. Okay, so he is from England. He was born 1966. He won a silver medal in the men's pairs in the Delhi Commonwealth Games. Let's see, we'll have a bit of a look. What else? No, that's all I'm going to give you.
There you go, got camera set up on that game.
Very good. So Decky's got the camera set up on the game next door. So he is from England. He won a silver medal in the Delhi Commonwealth Games. I'm not going to tell you what discipline it was. And see if we can get someone to guess. So over there at the moment, it looks like it is 2-2 the Hunters. They do trail by 3 in the pairs game. We know that they were successful in the triples. Simon Mitchell, who will be part of our broadcast in our next match. Down he comes on the forehand. It is up and down for shot. It might only be... Yeah, it's hard to tell. It might only be 1. We'll have a bit of a sticky beak. It's up and down, I think. Seems to me it looks like it's 1-2 the Hunters.
I'll get you the closer up on it.
Thanks, a bit of a look at Decky. Let's have a bit of a sticky beak at that. Yeah, look, it looks...
one in the front there.
I think it is right. I think it is 1 to the Hunters here in the pairs game, who do need 3 to tie the match. At the moment, it is 8-5 in favour of the Magpies. David Govan, the Govnator, the bowls coordinator, on his backhand. Knows the surface, knows the green. How's he played this? He's only got to get a touch out of Anthony Ellercamp's bowl, and he has. That's a great shot. 1 to the Magpies. The Govnator's pumped. wants a grand final berth. Not going to leave no stone unturned. And Mick Cronin, former Australian representative. Down he comes on his forehand. How's he looking, Bonty?
Looking pretty good.
He's not a mile away either.
No,
what a reply. That is a screamer.
Oh, it's got 2 out of it.
Excuse me. Got that excited out to cough.
They're very proud of that one.
That was magnificent, Hansky. Magnificent. Great shot. Both skippers playing bombs. So it could be 3 to the Hunters at the moment. If it is live scoreboard, it'll be 8 each. The Governor, what's he going to do? He's going to have to do something. Anything. Playing a bit of weight. Down he comes. Close. Got something. 1 down. Good result. Good result.
You see the other one knocked off the side there.
Well, they need 3 to draw the match. They need 4 to win the match. Anything less than 3 is going to be a win to the Magpies, and we go in to the last 2 rubbers at 1 win each. Interesting stuff. So Mick Cronin, as we said, former Australian representative. What a great delivery he's got too. Look at that. It's poetry in motion from the fireman. Down he comes on his forehand.
Oh, he's shortened it up, I think.
He's probably just, yep, he's got one to play. Oh, he's run further than I thought. Wow.
Yeah, wow, yeah. It kept going, didn't it?
Yep. So David Govan's having a look. Look at those platters coming up. They've got a barefoot bowls party on the green behind us there, Bonty, and that food.
I might go and play out there, mate.
Oh, I reckon take a napkin and bring some back. So David Govan has the option here. He can just draw up to his last bowl. If he turns it on the shot bowl, the jack should spit, viewers, to the 2 black and whites of Anthony Ellercamps. And that will pretty much... Chloe Stewart, Brett Dowdle. No, it's not Chloe Stewart. It is someone from England. Won a silver medal in the Delhi Commonwealth Games, which I think was 2010.
You went to go, he's hesitating.
2010 was Delhi, yeah. Was it 2010?
Yep.
Yeah, it was 2010. Delhi Commonwealth Games, 2010. So David Govan, on his backhand. Only just the 1 down, has a 3-shot lead. To go 1 rubber each. If he gets inside that bowl, that's a good result.
Terrible.
That's a good bowl. That's going to make it extremely hard now for the Hunters to get 3. So, yeah, nice try, Brett. Chloe Stewart, unfortunately not. Bowler is from England. Won a silver medal in the Delhi Commonwealth Games. Remember, first prize is a gig in the skybox here with myself, Bonty, and Decky doing a bit of commentary. Headphones, microphone. Open up your lungs and have a bit to say. Love to have you on board YouTube Live Sports. Now, what does he play here, Bonty? What does Mick Cronin play here?
Who's those 2 back bowls, mate?
They belong, the 2 black and white ones there, they belong to the Magpies. I don't...
Discussion happening here.
There's a lot of discussion going on, as you can hear Decky saying.
They're going to get 3 or 4.
Okay, so I can see what he's looking at there. The 2 wide bowls belong to Simon Mitchell. Trying to get the jack out to the left, viewers, to the 2 bowls of Simon Mitchell. Maybe come through with it. 3 takes a draw. Don't know if it actually will happen. But it's exciting nevertheless. Let's have a look at Mick Cronin.
Oh, he's down forehand.
Yeah, he's playing forehand. Look at that. He's got an amazing delivery. So down it comes. Let's have a look and see if anything... And I don't think anything can happen. So that is going to be 1. Maybe... Is it going to be 2? Is he going to run it out? Close... 1. So it's 1 to the Hunters. The Magpies get a victory. 8-6. 1 rubber each. The difference in shots will be 6. +6 to the Hunters, I believe. going into our next match, which will be our singles game with Simon Mitchell from the Maitland City Hunters up against David Govan, the Govnator, the bowls coordinator,
Got another guess as well coming
the
through.
man, Peter Lowbridge, Kelsey Cottrell. Peter, unfortunately, mate, it is someone from England and who won a silver medal in the 2010 Commonwealth Games. Now, I do believe Kelsey did win a medal in that Games, but
She's not from England.
she's not from England. But nice try, Pete. Nice try.
Were you going to tell him the sex, mate?
It's good to see you listening to our broadcast too, Pete.
Give him another clue, mate.
Give him another clue.
No, about sex.
It's a male.
Thank you.
And no thanks, Bonnie, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yep. It's a male. It's a male. It's a
Used
male.
to that answer, mate.
A male, English male, silver medalist, Delhi Commonwealth Games. Come on, viewers, let us know what you think. We'll just have a quick break here and get rid of the players who've just winding up. It's been extremely hot here today. Really hot. I think it's 35, 36 degrees when we were out here a bit earlier. On the green would have been hotter. And our next two games, our feature match, where they go in at 1 rubber each, plus 6 shot margin, I believe, to the Hunters. Simon Mitchell from Maitland City will play against David Govan, and in the fours, Corey Parker, Andrew Rees, Brodie Pitham and Michael Cronin. Mick Cronin will play against Corey Nickalls, Anthony Ellicamp, Jared Gorsuch and Brad Unsted. We know they're at 1 rubbers each, so if one of those clubs wins both games, they will progress to the grand final, Bonte.
They will.
They will. The lights come on here at the Nest. Certainly brightened up things. Now, so Concierge of Crime, 33. You have give 2 names. I can only accept 1. So Concierge of Crime, 33. You have give me 2 names. I can only accept 1. So take a stab in the dark, my friend. And there's no pun intended with the stab in the dark and the crime. So tell me who you think it is. You've given me 2 names. I did say I would make it hard for you, viewers.
Look at the crowd.
So obviously you Googled who won a silver medal. So we know what discipline it was. Anyway, decent crowd. Look at them all in the doorway. Can you spin that camera around and look in the doorway? There, Decky. Under that blue umbrella, they are packed 3 deep here at the Nest, home of the Magpies. And stop right there, because there he is, the one, the only, Gav Kelly, the baby doll. Up the back. Zoom in on that man right there. Gav Kelly, the baby doll. Looking at the camera. There he is. Great man, Gav. Plays at the Soldiers Point, Soldiers, home in the Soldiers, plays for Soldiers Point. They're even sitting on the stairs, there's nowhere to sit.
And Tony, I just want to ask, I've got the scoreboard right there, correct?
You certainly have, mate. Singles, 18 ends, S. Mitchell, D. Govan. I think it must be time for a refreshment. But they're going to get started. If I run to the bar, it'll take me forever. Bonte, if I give you my card, would you love to go to the bar?
I'd love to go to the bar, mate.
I'm not playing with your leg. It's reaching for my bag.
That's all right. As long as it's your bag.
Now, we're not too sure. The other game's finished over there too. I'm not 100% sure what the end result was.
Do you want a Coke?
Yeah, just a can of Coke is fine. Thank you.
Just a can of Coke?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bonte. Come on, Concierge of Crime 33. Let us have it. As I've said, Bonte off to get us a refreshment. We're not 100% sure how we went. And look who's coming to our left, viewers. we have a guest. Who would that guest be?
Let's get a shot on him.
Let's get a shot on him. Let's switch the camera around and look at our guest. Who's our guest? There he is. Zoom in on the guest. Who is our guest, viewers? Oh, he's turned his back on us.
He's walking away.
Turn around and wave, guest. There he is. That's the happy bowler, Boyd Dumbrell himself. And we're breaking new ground. He's heading over to his skybox to get...
It is still set up there.
Heading over to his skybox to get the second half ready of the game between the Charlestown Tigers. Bear 23975.
Look who he's got in the box with him.
He's got Hoppy.
He certainly does.
There they are. So, Concierge of Crime 33 kept telling you to pick one or the other. Bear 23975 has gone with Mervyn King. Bear 23975. Unfortunately, you are correct. That means you are the winner and need to come into the skybox. When you get a chance, wherever you come from, if you come from afar, I can't afford the plane ticket, but you are the winner. Mervyn King, 3 times winner of the World Indoor Pairs, once with Tony Alcock and twice with our own Kelvin Kirkow, representing England in 3 Commonwealth Games, 2002, 2006, 2010, where he won a silver with Stuart Airy, as you did mention. Also won 2 bronze medals at 2004 World Outdoor Bowls Championships in air.
Our next games are about to get underway.
Okay, our next game is about to get underway. They're tossing for the mat. So it is our singles match, and this, viewers, should be a cracker. Simon Mitchell from the club Maitland City Hunters up against David Govan from the Beresfield Magpies. So Simon obviously won the toss. He'll get us underway. And our marker for the game. Who's our marker? Is it who I think it is? It's Maxi. Maxi, you are the marker. Maxi, you will give us an indication at the end of who gets what. Thank you very much, Max Dettelbacker, our marker here. And Simon Mitchell will get us underway. Down he comes on his forehand. Our singles game, 18 ends. Mitchell v Govan. The winner of this will go a long way to deciding who progresses to the grand final. Yeah, they're into it. We're onto it, mate. So David Govan, Simon's got us underway. You see his bowl's a couple of feet past. David Govan will his first bowl of the match. And Bear 23975, thank you very much, Mervyn King. 500 views in the split stream tonight. That is fantastic.
That's just on our end.
That's just on our end. So David Govan on his forehand. Down he comes. Just going to go past. I dare say both players will have a few nerves. Both made it quite clear they're going to play the inside of the green. Simon Mitchell, great correction. Actually ran further than I thought it did. So David Govan on his second bowl, the left-hander. Haven't called him Govan once. Stays on the backhand. Been around a long time, David and Simon as well. Both very, very experienced players. And good shot by Dave. The Govnator draws one on your EJE Architecture award-winning design specialists. 45-year track record across all sectors. I love that word, sector. Sector.
It is a fun word.
It is a fun word. Simon Mitchell. I can reckon this is too far away. Not a mile away at all. Great shot, Simon. David Govan on his backhand. The left-hander finds himself one down. Remember, viewers, 18-end match, not first past the post. It is 18 ends in the Newcastle Hunters Super League singles. Just gone past. Simon Hole 1. Probably doesn't want to move the jack. It's pretty well hidden at the moment. Doesn't want to expose it to give the Governor any look at it. He's got plenty of room to draw a second shot. Just doesn't want to fatten the target if he gets back to it. And that's not a bad bowl. That's a toucher. Probably didn't want to move it across, but regardless, could have brought his third bowl into it. It is 3. Maxi Dettelbach has indicated 3 down to Gov. Let's have a look and see what he does. He's coming up to have a bit of a gander. He's coming up to have a bit of a gander.
Another fun word there for you.
That's another fun word, Decky. It is gander. So as you can see, David Govan coming up to have a look. Bear 23975. You are the winner of our guessing competition here at YouTube Live Sports. So, David Govan's having a look. What shot does he play? Does he come down with a fair bit of weight on the backhand? If he gets Rees spotted, I think he's still 1 or 2 down.
What do you think is the smartest move here?
I'm not too sure, mate. The problem is if he kills it, the 2 back bowls belong to Simon Mitchell. If you just have a look at those, Decky, just have a look at that one there. The 2 back bowls of Simon Mitchell have got the spot covered. So he needs to, if he kills the end, needs to remove 1 or both of those bowls, which is going to be, it's like the 7-10 split, I think. Anyway, we'll see what Daves does. The left-hander on his forehand. Down he comes, and he's not playing a rash, Billy Goat weighted shot. He's coming down here. It looks like a bit of precision.
Playing it nice and slow, but it's looking not too bad in there.
He's not too bad, Decky. Look, if he gets second shot, he'll be happy. I don't know if he will. Not quite. Could still be 2. We'll see what our marker Max says. I think it is 2.
We're about to find out.
And it was 2. I think it was 2. So our campaign's underway in our singles. Simon Mitchell gets a 2 on the first end of our club project scoreboard. And what a beautiful night it is here now, mate. Not a breath of wind. Oh, there's a little bit of breeze.
Yeah, it's like a delightful breeze going through. Much better than the heat we've had today.
Very much so, Decky. Much better than the heat we had today. It was horrific.
I was about to say, any other weather would be better.
So Simon Mitchell on his backhand, inside of the green once again, going back towards the clubhouse. As you can see, viewers, 2 semi-finals, both brought to you live by YouTube Live Sports. And good start by Simon. And we've got our game next door, so we're pretty lucky that we can keep an eye on both scores. David Govan, forehand, the left hand up. Doesn't look like he's too far away. Probably just dropped him a little bit short, so Simon will stay on his. No, he's changing hands. He's going to the forehand. Probably a wise decision. Doesn't want to touch the bowl of David Govan. Down he comes on the forehand. Good weight. Just ducked under. Very good weight. So David Govan will stay there. Just going to get inside that wide one. If you can use it. It's going to slip past it, unfortunately. Don't think it's going to be second shot. Simon Mitchell on his forehand.
That is not off there?
We lost time.
Cords are all tangled here.
So David Govan on his backhand, the left-hander. That's a bit better. We had tangled cords. We're trying to get that. Great shot by David Govan from the Magpies. Holds one. Jacob Spears, g'day mate, how are you? Good to have you on board, Jacob, watching the live stream of the Magpies v Hunters semi-final.
Thank you.
Brought to you from the nest.
Thank you.
Brought to you by YouTube Live Sports. Have we got the best bowl streaming in the business? That we have. You better be live in it, because we do here at YouTube Live Sports. Still one to David Govan, I reckon.
I'm back.
Bonty is back. Welcome back, Bonty.
Thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Club's packed in there, mate.
It does. Look at the people just up the back there. It's amazing how many people. You just lift that camera up a bit next time, Decky, and have a look at how many people are on that. So David Govan on his backhand. The left-hander. Holding one. Down he comes. Can he draw another? Get back to 2-all. He's not far away. Give it every chance. The Governator. Every chance.
Great bowl.
Does he flop back? Not sure. We'll see what Maxi Dettelbacker.
And there's your shot of the crowd.
There's the shot of the crowd. All enjoying the games here tonight at the Nest. Semi-final time. Newcastle and Hunter Super League. So let's see what is going on. Maxi did indicate he'd tell us what the go was, and he hasn't done it yet.
Maxi.
Mr. Dettelbacker, what was that?
2.
It was 2. 2-all after 2 here on your Club Project scoreboard. So Dave Govan, as you look, viewers, has brought the mat up. He's going to try something a little bit different. He's rolled the jack to the tee. He's brought the mat up, playing a different length, bit of a tactic. Maybe worked on this. Let's see what he gets up to. So he's on his backhand. The left-hander inside of the green. 2-all, Club Project scoreboard.
It's looking very nice.
Not a bad start by Gov.
Excellent.
Well done. Remember last week, guys, that Soldiers Point were in the box seat to actually progress to the semi-finals here tonight, and had 2 draws out of the 4 disciplines.
Yes.
Only getting 2 points. 3 would have gotten through. And then Beresfield has knocked off the Cannons over at Raymond Terrace at the hangar to scrape into the semi-finals. And here they are, 1 rubber each. Simon Mitchell, what a great shot. Here they are, 1 rubber each. David Govan. Up and down on his backhand. There's the neighbour going over there. We had him on before. He's definitely 1 down now, but it's not such a bad result. Bowl comes past. Simon Mitchell from the Hunters on the forehand. And like viewers, we've had some people say, actually had someone on last week who obviously didn't watch bowls. The shots are like tennis, forehand, backhand. Similarity is different because one you've got a bowl and the other one's got a racket. But forehand and backhand. David Govan, the left-hander on his backhand.
Maybe it should be called 4 racket and back racket.
Of course it should be. Welcome, Bonty. He gets a piece of this. Not quite, but he now has 2 seconds and the backwood. Both those bowls are only like 2 foot off the ditch. So Simon Mitchell holding 1. 2 each after 2 on your Club Project scoreboard. So what's he going to do? He's decided to change hands, so he's going to play on his backhand. Probably not a bad idea. So, a little bit like you, Bonnie. I had to stand up. The aluminium seats are not doing me any favours.
No, mate, they're not very comfortable, are they?
No.
Have to have a talk to Gov about that.
Yep. Well, we won't worry about it at the moment because he's concentrating here, trying to get shot because he is one down, but holding 2 seconds. And Simon Mitchell's bowl. It's not a toucher because Gov actually turned it closer to the jack. So our viewing numbers are still pretty good. 6-10. We're happy with that. Happy with that. So you can see on the scoreboard they still haven't put the score up on the fours match. So David Govan. Let's see what he does here. Finds himself one down. Encouragement for the team from Simon. It's do or die here, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever club can win both rubbers will get away with a victory tonight and a grand final berth in your inaugural Newcastle and Hunters Super League. And the grand final will be brought to you by Genuine Metal Roofing, EJE Architecture, Coles Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, and Club Projects. Nelson Bay next Friday night, 6 p.m. Mark Gauntlet will be joining us in commentary. Should be a great night. The playoff for 3rd and 4th will be there as well. Unfortunately, we won't be streaming that game. We'll just be focusing on the grand final. Simon Mitchell has one bowl to play and is holding. Let's see what he does. I think he's playing his backhand. He is on his backhand.
He's trying to get a part of it, mate, to knock it back to his other bowl. Can maybe get 3.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. You have to be pretty precise, and I think he's very delicate, Bonty, and it's probably not a bad thing to be. So it's 1 to the Hunters, 1 to Simon Mitchell, 3-2 after 3. Club Project scoreboard in your singles rubber. Semi-final 1. Three, 2 on 3. And what a very, very picturesque night. It's beautiful, Bonty, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it, mate?
It's really nice. What a great night to not only be watching bowls, but to be playing bowls, to be viewing bowls.
Very slight breeze. The weather, the warmth is still around, but it's not as hot as it was.
No, it has cooled down a lot. And Simon Mitchell from the Hunters will get us underway. His first bowl, his backhand inside of the green. 3-2. Massive crowd. Friday night, Bero Bowling Club. Hand raffles are on too, Monty, they tell me.
They are, mate. You should have seen them. They're as big as your head. Bigger. Bigger.
As big as your head. So he's just dropped that one a bit short. Gives Dave Govan the chance to draw inside. How's his weight? Might just be a little bit short himself. Still going. Not. Oh, he may be good enough for shot. Either side of his bowl.
Oh, he's going to go past his bowl, I think.
He is. He's going to just drop past it. Not a bad bowl, though. Well played, Simon. And a toucher.
Yeah, it's...
David Govan will go back to the forehand, the left-hander. His objective will be try to just slip around that bowl.
He's going to go under it.
He's going to go under it. Look, there was nothing wrong with his weight. It was a really good choice of weight.
Second shot.
Really good choice of weight. And Simon Mitchell now will have the chance at another. We can see that the Hunters got a 3 on the first end in the 4s. So they hold the ascendancy at the moment in this semi-final tie. Simon. Good shot. Now, will that open up the eyes for the Governor? I think it will. Open up the shoulder blades. I think it will. Let's have a look. Now, he hasn't played with that much purpose. He's got a bit of extra weight on it, sure. If he gets under the bowl...
That's not looking terrible.
No, he's given every chance. Words from Decky. Oh. Look, he's turned that in, but he was 2 down anyway, so no harm, no foul. He still has one to play, Bonty.
He does.
And Simon Mitchell's holding 2. He's going to have a look. And why he's going to have a look... Don't forget that Bear 23975 was the winner of our guessing competition, and you have the right to come on into the skybox. And if it's not, well, it won't be this year, but it'll be next year. We'd love to have you on board. And let's not forget our Coles refrigeration air conditioning, which you would have needed one or the other or both after today's ridiculous heat. And your local experts, air conditioning, refrigeration, commercial kitchen services, who have been servicing Newcastle and the Hunter for over 80 years. That's ridiculous. 80 years. Stay cool this summer. Give Coles refrigeration, air conditioning a call. Simon Mitchell holding 2. Backhand. Now, if I was Simon, and I think he will be going for the tee, and I think that was his intention. He's probably got the tee covered. Now, will Dave Govan play a rip snorter up the guts, looking to split those bowls and get a result?
Rip snorter, that's not one I've heard you say before.
A rip snorter. So Dave's just having a look. As you can see, all eyes. The singles guys are watching the fours guys are watching the singles. It's 1 rubber each in the semi-final. Now let's see what Dave's going to do. He needs to attack it, in my personal opinion. He needs to attack it. And he's playing with a little bit of firmer weight.
Maybe not a full attack, but maybe a nice little poke in the back.
A poke in the back. Oh, great effort. So it's going to be 2 to the Hunters. That'll get them out to a 5-2 lead on 4. 2 to the Hunters, 2 to Simon Mitchell. Viewing numbers are great. Considering tonight here at YouTube Live Sports, we're doing something we've never done before. 8 cameras, 3 screens, 5 commentators, 2 eskies, 2 roadcaster soundboards. 2, thank you, Maxi Diddlebacker. We've got all the gear. It's been a great setup. There's kilometres of cable. Now, I just got an update on the other games. What do we got here, mate?
In the Charlestown, in the singles, Charlestown are up 5-3 after 4.
Yep.
In the fours, Raymond Terrace are up 5-0 after 5.
So did we find out how the rubbers went in the first game? Did Charlestown win both?
Not sure, mate. I haven't got that answer.
Okay, we'll try and find that out in our next little visit. So Simon Mitchell will get us underway. He has a 5-2 lead over Dave Govan. The Hunt. Brad Unsted is yelling out, "What am I doing?" Jared Gorsuch has said, "Wait to my feet." Anyway, back to the singles match. David Govan's just... I think he might have just ducked inside for a little bit of a tinkle there, Bonty.
A tinkle?
Yeah, and he's come back. And he's come back with a Sprite. Anyway, David Govan.
You should have had the Sprite before the tinkle.
Charlestown won both. Thank you, Peter Lowbridge. We appreciate that. So the pressure is right on the Jets. They need to win both games. And as we said, they are down 5-3 in the singles, but up in the fours. So anything's possible. It's a margin game. David Govan. Great start up by the bowls coordinator. Banger. Thank you, Banger. Doing a great job, guys. We really appreciate it. We are playing second fiddle tonight to the Hapster and Benny Two Shoes, who are just to our left, who are bringing you the Tigers v Jets game. But we're all under the same umbrella here at YouTube Live Sports. We just love bringing you lawn bowls and sport in general. And we're trying to grow our curriculum vitae, our repertoire in sport. So all you people out there that have anything to do with sporting clubs, doesn't matter what type of sport it is, we're happy to bring it to you here at YouTube Live Sports. So get onto your committees, get onto your presidents, your treasurers, whatever. Get them to get in contact with us here at YouTube Live Sports. We're happy to stream any sport befitting its qualifications, of course, which is most of them, we're more than happy to give it a go.
I don't think we'll do the ballet, mate.
Do the ballet? We'll never go to the ballet.
We'd absolutely have
Yeah, Swan Lake. I'm up for a bit of Swan Lake.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay, on the forehand, Simon Mitchell finds himself one down. I reckon Decky will do some handy camera work on the Swan Lake.
I can certainly give it a shot.
A good bowl, Simon Mitchell.
You know, I can't guarantee great results, but I can guarantee results.
Yeah, well, we'll just make sure that those cameras are panned into the appropriate spots. Anyway. On the back end. That is the dancing I'm talking about, Ponting.
Yes. I'm aware of that.
Down he comes on the back end, David Govan, looking to add to his count of one already. Swapping between both matches. Vision and commentary are great on both streams tonight. Thank you, Peter. We appreciate it. We certainly do appreciate it. As I can tell you, myself and Boydie, we do go through every social media account and every comment, and we take them all on board.
Take them all on board. Don't really appreciate some of them, but do take them on board.
It's all right, only when they get a bit nasty.
I don't know why they're nasty, mate. If they don't like it, they can switch off.
Yeah.
They need to be nasty.
Majority of people are pretty good. Anyway, David Govan on his backhand for the left-hander finds himself 5-2 down, but is holding shot. Can draw one here, just gets around the Simon Mitchell bowl at 11 o'clock, and he's given every chance. He's given every chance. Will he make it? He's close. Oh, no. Not too sure.
Don't think so.
Just one. Maxi Diddle back of the markers indicated it's 1-2 the Govnator from the Nest, the Magpie. 5-3 after 5. Club Project scoreboard.
I think we're seeing another pretty forward.
And it is 4-0 in our fours game next door to the Hunters. Gov has brought the mat up again. So rolling the jack, he's got to be precise. He'll give himself a yard or two. That's a good jack roll. He's on the tee again. So he'll go on his forehand, the left-hander. Gets us underway. And what a great start by David Govan. Very good start. Well done. So Simon Mitchell from the Hunters. Down he comes on his backhand. Massive viewing numbers. Considering we've got two streams going at once, I do appreciate that. I'm sure that our other stream over there with our very special guest, Ben, we'll call him Benny Two Shoes because I can't pronounce his last name.
No, got no idea.
And we welcome him aboard to YouTube Live Sports, and we're sure that he will be enjoying his commentary with the Hapster, as most of us do. And I'm sure their viewing numbers are sensational. Probably greater than ours, and as you can appreciate, with Benny, brings a decent crowd. Simon Mitchell on the backhand, 2 down. Not a mile away, Bonty. You like it?
Very close.
Very close. Great shot.
Very close, yep.
Great shot by Simon. Here's one down, Gov. You can see in the foreground there our other match, Raymond Terrace versus the Charlestown Tigers. Now, David Govan from the Magpies. Now, he's played a little bit more precise here. He's every chance. Bowl clean off Jack, and he's got it and followed through the toucher. Now, he's got touches, probably, 2 feet?
Probably about 3, I think.
3 feet from the Jack. And it's where his other 2 bowls are, so I think it's only 1. Can we drag that down a bit, Decky, and have a bit of a look?
Give it a shot.
Oh, I think this is a bit wide.
Simon, probably a bit quick anyway.
It's in the ditch. So there's a good opportunity here to get...
now, so what does he do? Does David run at that bowl, or does he draw?
No, just draw.
Draw. He could play a bit of weight, push that bowl into the ditch. You've just got to make sure that you don't want to be too precise and roll it closer than your one in the ditch. No, but he is playing his backhand. He has 2 to
just
turn.
to get inside that.
Yeah, I think he has. I think he has. He's played another good bowl here, Bonty.
As long as it stays up.
Is he going to make it? Oh, I don't know if he is.
Oh, I think so. Don't forget the jacks, the kiddies over here.
Yeah, you're probably right. So Simon knows that he was a bit wide with his last one.
No, he might not be. Oh, hang on, where's the kiddie? It's over here, isn't it?
Drop it down, Deggy. Let's have a look. So how's Simon looking? No, he's gone sailing, unfortunately.
Bring it back to the back decky and then drop it down so we can see the...
Yeah, go to the main one.
Yep.
That one. And drop it down so we can have a
see
look.
the ditch.
So there we are, viewers. The red marker.
Oh, yeah, that could be 2.
So Max is on his way up now. He'll give us an indication.
I'd be surprised if it's only 1.
Oh, what do you got going on there, Deggy?
It's only 1.
It was only 1.
Wow.
Wow. So 1 to David Govan.
What's wrong with your eyesight?
So it makes it 5-4 on 6 here on your Club Project scoreboard in our singles game. What a view.
I was about to say, is it just me or has that crowd gotten bigger?
That is a bigger crowd here at the semi-final, mate. There's no doubt about it. Massive crowd on the balcony there.
And there's a lot of people inside.
I hope they do. 5-4 on 6.
Yep.
So 1 to Govan. Actually, I was with you, Bonty. I thought he was actually 2 then.
Oh, that definitely looked like it. I know it was the...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the most picturesque things you're ever going to see. That view of David Govan delivering his bowl with that backdrop, the club, the players on the balcony, the spectators on the balcony. It's magnificent.
Beautiful night.
Beautiful night, Bonty. Look at that. That is awesome. Awesome. Only in YouTube Live Sports will you see like that. Simon Mitchell on his forehand. Back to the bowls, viewers. Down he comes. Close. Very, very close. Great shot, Simon. Both bowlers not going too bad with the first 2 bowls. Playing pretty good. Very accurate. There's David Govan. Here we go on his forehand, the left-hander, very smooth.
This looks like it's a good track.
Yeah, he's given it every chance. Has he got the weight to do the damage? He might just drop a tad short. Singles, very lonely game, but you do get 4 opportunities.
Foot short, yep.
Foot short. And don't forget, viewers, you're not doing anything. Next Friday night, our grand final, Nelson Bay, 6 o'clock, live from home of the Marlins. And the winner of the match between the Hunters and the Magpies will go up against the winner of the Tigers and the Jets in our inaugural Newcastle Hunter Super League Grand Final next Friday night.
If you're here, you've got to be there. You've got to be at both, right? You've got to be here for both games, don't you?
You've got to be what, sorry?
You've got to be here for both games.
What do you mean?
Right here, YouTube Live Sports.
You've got to be here for you at YouTube Live Sports. We're only going to do the one next week, so obviously just the grand final. The playoff for 3rd and 4th, we won't broadcast that match. We'll give you updates as the game goes along, though, Bonty.
Certainly will.
David Govan close here. Dipsy Doodle, unfortunately. Still going to be 1 down, but pretty good bowls. If you like your singles, ladies and gentlemen, don't mind giving my own club a plug. Our singles final at Mayfield West Bowling Club, home of the May West Steelers. Julian Beecher, the former Pittwater Pelican, will take on Dave Arnie Woods, who needs no introduction. Everyone in the Newcastle region knows Davey Woods. They will play the final of the club major singles. At the court.
He's come in for another
good shot at Mayfield West Bowling Club, home of the Steelers, Sunday, 11 a.m. Good shot.
He's got a bit of weight, I think.
He does.
He'd have to come in with a bit of weight.
I think he should. He's a chance, mate. If he comes down on his forehand, gets inside both inside the one at 1 o'clock, he can remove both. Great shot, Decky.
Thank you.
What a great shot. They make postcards of stuff like that. Here he comes, David Govan.
There you go. That's another job I can get into. Postcard making.
Other screen, Decky. Other screen.
Dave Govan, down. He's playing the shot. I think he's playing what we talked about, Bonty. Does he get a result? Oh, wow.
No, just a tad narrow.
Yes, and Simon's got 1 to play and can play his backhand and add to the count. No real danger. So our game next door to the Hunters off to a 5-0 lead after 3. And the way a couple of those players played in that last game, Corey Parker led like a machine. Andrew Rees was dynamite. we've seen how Brodie Pitham played, and he's playing third in this game to Mick Cronin. So Simon holding 2.
There's a chance of getting another one here.
And he's every chance. He has 3. That's great bowls by the Hunter.
It was great bowls.
So 3 to the Hunters. That'll go 8-4 after 7. Club Project scoreboard. Single semi-final, Govan v Mitchell. Thank you, Maxie.
Thank you, Max.
And Peter Lowbridge, we really appreciate letting us know what's going on. You're swapping between both matches. We did mention that earlier. Thank you very much. Swapping between both streams. Our viewing numbers here are amazing. Amazing. So Simon Mitchell just picks up a 3, goes to an 8-4 lead. Not quite sure the score indicates the game. David Govan's played 2 bowls in particular that didn't get a result that looked fair. But Simon, he's put them there for David to try and remove. So Simon Mitchell on his backhand. David's having to talk to Brad, the captain next door. Time to shut down and retool. Let's refocus. Let's reset. So Simon is going to drop a bit short, Bonty.
It is a bit short, probably a couple of feet.
David Govan. The left-hander or the khaki-hander, whatever you want to call him, all he needs now is a pair of brown bowl shoes.
He might have a set.
He probably does. He loves doing things a little bit differently, does the Gov. Good man, Govnator. Good start too. Good
Great
shot.
Start.
He's a good man. He's a good bowler and he gets a great shot with his first one in this end. Simon Mitchell. Look at their deliveries, mate. Their deliveries are like machines.
Aren't they? They're so fluent.
They do not alter. Every bowl is exactly the same. So Simon will come down. I think he's a little bit short with this one. So chance for Gov to add to his 1 that he already has. Keep those comments coming through, viewers. Tell us where you play bowls at. We'd love to know where you're from. Tell us what clubs you play at. So down comes David Govan. Simon Mitchell on his forehand. Down he comes. Is 1 down. Not after this, he's not. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. Power, mate. Yep. There we go. Down he comes. Oh! David Govan.
Miracle.
Turn that into 2, viewers. You can see that.
Miracle on Elm Street, that one.
We call that in bowls a jag.
A jag.
Bear 23975 Club Maitland City. So you wouldn't have liked that last bowl by the Govnator. So here's 2. Battery's back in. It fell out of the internet box. It's back in. I don't know.
She's just sitting there on the desk. Turn itself back on now. It's fine. It's just doing its boot up.
Oh, it's just doing the boot up. It's all good here. It's flying at the moment. Gov's got 2. It's the power, mate. It's only on 1%. We need to plug it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Where's the cord? Grab one in the box.
The Gov's got 2. He's got 1 bowl to come. He's just got to do on his backhand, left-handed backhand. He should draw 1 straight in between those other 2, rest them, and it'll give him 3. And that's the way he's going. It's looking good. It's on a good line for his bowl. It's coming around. It's coming around. It's coming in. Is it stopping?
Yes, that's the one for the Wi-Fi. Okay.
Looks like a great bowl. Looks like he might have 3. We need to change the.
It's plugged into this box. That's the Wi-Fi.
We need to change the screen, guys.
Not Wi-Fi, I'm PC.
Is there another?
Change the screen.
Is this the only one? Hey?
3. Thank you, Maxie.
No, don't worry about this.
You're doing a great job, Max.
Screens if you've got no internet.
I know. I'm just trying to do that. That's it.
I don't know if what you're seeing there, viewers, you're seeing some garden pots, I think. There's a car, Toyota car. We just lost the internet there for a minute, guys. I'm sorry about that.
No, we're all right. We're back. There we're back.
There we're back now. Excellent. If you missed out on it before, Gov just got 3 on the last end.
You got 3, so it makes it 8-7.
So Gov's back into it.
And we do apologise for that, guys, because the old inner box, it went flat. Well, we've just got it on charge now. So it was 3 to Gov, 8-7 after 8. JR, message retracted. JR, tell us where you're from. Don't even know who JR is. Anyway, we're 8-7 after 8. Says his message was retracted.
Retracted or rejected?
Retracted.
I haven't got any glasses, mate.
So it's 1 to the Governor, 8-7 after 8, Club Project scoreboard. We don't know what's going on next door in the 4s, but we'll have a look. Good job, Decky. We just fixed all that.
Mate. Decky, just turn me off for a second while I go and have a look at Charlestown, Raymond.
So old Bonte's going to go and update the scores in the other games between Charlestown and Raymond Terrace. We know Charlestown won the first 2 rubbers.
Did not appreciate being called old, Tony.
Who, Bonte?
Did not appreciate that.
He's old. The old man's going to check the scores. So it looks like it's 1 to Gov. I don't know about after this. Let's have a look. So it's 1 down. So I think Simon Mitchell's last bowl shot. David Govan forehand. Have a look. We do apologise. We just dropped out a minute of all viewers, but we're back. Great shot here, David Govan. Sits, flops back. Did he get the shot? We're not sure. No, it's 1 to Simon Mitchell. Our marker's indicated. He'll stay on his forehand. 8-7 here on your Club Project scoreboard. Let's have a look. He hasn't played this one too bad either. He's had a pretty good campaign in the singles too, Simon, playing for the Hunters. Played very well. I believe he's played pretty much every match in singles. Played very, very good. Excuse me. It's 5-0 after 3 in the 4s next door. 8-7 here after 8 in the singles. Tight affair in this semi-final. Beautiful view. How straight is that camera, Decky?
I'd say it's pretty damn good.
It's pretty damn good. So David Govan on the mat.
Something big's happened on one of our other bowls.
So
The other game's happening.
stays on his backhand for the left-hander. A little touch will make 3. How's he looking? Will he hold? I think he's a bit narrow. So Simon still has 1. He won on the Club Project scoreboard. We need a drone.
Give me more work to do, Tony.
Nothing wrong with that. Banger, I play for the Summit Bowls Club Queensland and the Outlaws in Premier League. So the Outlaws. Don't tell me who the Outlaws. They're not Algester, they're the All-Stars. So he's probably gone a little bit wide. He can see what he's trying to do is just to get on that bowl at 4 o'clock to count. So I think it's only 1. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So it was only 1. It's only 1, mate. So it's 9-7 Club Project scoreboard after 9. 9-7 Simon Mitchell has a lead. 6-0 after 4. Jared Gorsuch having a bit of a seat there. Looking a bit despondent. Chest out, chin up, Jared. Long way to go yet here in the semi-final. I think the Outlaws, Banger, are they one of the newer clubs in the Premier League? Did they make their debut last year in the Queensland Premier League? The Outlaws, Jacob Spears, Drayton, the Western Outlaws. That's it, the Western Outlaws. Thank you, Jacob. Queensland Premier League, what a great competition. And the Queensland Premier League, the Bowl Show. How good's that? Oh, Sean Baker. Good starter here by Simon Mitchell. Yeah, they do a good job in that Bowl Show. Do a really, really good job. Enjoyed watching it every week last week. Anyway, David Govan on his backhand. It's 9-7, very, very close. Very close match. And Bonte is back. The colour man is back with some updates in the other games. Bonte.
Updates. Just to let you know, Charlestown won the 2 first games.
Yep.
At the moment, Hilly's up 12-7.
12-7. 9. And he's playing against Choppy, which is young Stokesy, I believe.
Yep. And unfortunately, the 4s are down 0-10.
So Raymond Terrace is in front 10 nil, is that right?
Yeah. But if Hilly gets up, that'll give them 3 wins.
That'll put that correct. So great shot there again by Simon Mitchell. So Dave Govan staying on his backhand. Probably finds himself 2 down on the Club Project scoreboard, but he's down 9-7 after 9, so at the halfway point of the singles game. Indoor Bowls, Jack Clark Park, South Shields, England. Keith Taylor. Welcome on board, Keith. Love to have you here at YouTube Live Sports.
You should have been on earlier, mate, for the Guess Who Am I?
He would have known Mervyn King.
He probably would have known Merv King.
Indoor Bowls, Jack Clark Park. Jack Clark Park. Wow. But a good friend of mine plays over there in England. He actually got the job here at Halakalani down on the Central Coast and knocked it back. But Martin Page, I think he runs, is it Eden? I'm not 100% sure. Can't quite remember the name of the indoor club that he plays at. But if you're watching Martin, hello there, my friend. SWAT, as he's referred to. Looks like it's 3-2 Simon Mitchell. David Govan playing his forehand. Probably not a bad decision because he's been playing the other side and sort of struggling on the ditch side since he swapped over, Bonte, I noticed. Yes. Now he's gone back on the inside of the green.
How's he going here?
It's not too bad. He's just got to duck under that. If he's got decent weight, he'll draw the shot. And he's just going to slip past.
Too heavy, yeah.
He probably could have got that way with that weight if he was 2 bowls wider. Could have sat the shot bowl or turned his other bowl in. So Simon's holding probably could be 3 here. Well, it's definitely 2. Definitely 2. Look at the viewers. Look at the people on the balcony. Amazing. How many people here watching? It's crazy. Crazy.
Oh, it's a big night. It's semi-finals of the new Super League.
Mick Ellis, Swansea Workers. 900 views here watching this match between Maitland City and Beresfield. So Simon Mitchell, how many is he holding, you reckon? Let's have a look. Well, he's got 2. Drawn for 3. Or was he going for the backward?
Back, yeah.
Thanks, Mick Ellis, Swansea Workers. Yep.
Is he going to stay up or is he going to go in the ditch? No, he stayed up.
He stayed up, yep. He's good. So there you can see, yeah, there he is. Right in the centre of that target there. That's good work, Decky. Well done.
Thank you. Definitely planned. Not at all an accident.
So it's 2-2 Simon. So David Govan, here he comes. He's having a bit of a think about it. Don't think too much, Gov. Just play the shot, brother. Just play the shot. That's it. He'll be playing his forehand. His last bowl, his weight he would have got away with if he was a bowl wider. So he drops a tad weight, so I think he is a bit wider, isn't he? he slips under his own, is he going to draw the shot? He's close. He might backdoor it. His second shot at worst. Let's have a look. What's Max indicate? 1. So 1 to Simon Mitchell. Yep. So it'll go 10-7 after 10 here in your Club Project scoreboard. $10-7 after 10. A lot of people using the internet, I'd imagine. We're back. It just drops out ever so slightly. So 10-7 after 10, Club Project scoreboard. 10 ends gone. Our fours game next door, we believe. Simon Mitchell gets us underway again. Our fours game next door, I think it's 6-0. Not 100% sure, but we're going to have a look at that in a minute when we see up the green.
Oh,
it's one of the loosest ones that Simon's played in the game.
Hit it, but it was just too hard.
So here's an opportunity for David Govan on his forehand. He swapped back onto the other side of the green there, Bonty.
Oh, he's not happy with it.
No, he's not.
Back on it.
Still going though. Well, he's a bit short.
Yeah, he's a bit short, but he is the shot at the moment.
He is the shot at the moment. So he's let Simon back in. Those missed opportunity when very rarely Simon's played a loose first bowl, his first two, very rarely. And those missed opportunities from David Govan to capitalise on it. While the score's relatively close, 10-7. You're just past the halfway mark. You don't want it to jump out any further. And this is what this man can do to you, even though that's a bit loose himself, but that'll probably be the shot. So David gets another opportunity. Stone his forehand. Has his own bowl to promote. Down he comes. This one looks a bit better. This one looks a bit better. Good shot, David Govan.
That's more like a Gov.
It is, and he'll kiss the baby.
Oh, he didn't.
Didn't touch it. No.
Just dropped short.
Wow. So that's an update. 6-2 in the fours. Is that right, Hearn? Thank you, buddy. Clay Parker from a distance, give us an update. Now, they're three of the loosest bowls Simon's played in the whole game. He's been pretty tight. So what David needs to do is to capitalise on this. It's all at stake. A grand final berth is at stake. Your fours team has just picked up 2 shots to get on the board. You're 1 rubber each. You're within striking distance. It's time to turn on the afterburners, my friend.
This is looking pretty good too.
And he's not a mile away.
We should be second, I'd say.
Don't know. It's close. It's close. I think it's only... Oh, it's up and down. It might only be 1.
Yeah, it might only be 1 looking at it from up here.
It's like the one that said Jack Ibondy. So Simon Mitchell walks back to the mat. 10-7 Club Project scoreboard. Newcastle and Hunters Super League semi-final. 1 week to go in this fantastic competition that we've brought to you on YouTube Live Sports. It's been magnificent. Simon Mitchell on his forehand. It's been a great tournament. Great concept put together by J. Norris, Curry Cannons, and all the bowls coordinators around the other 7 participating clubs. Simon Mitchell. What a great effort. So Govan is 1. Chance to make 2. It's got to be a dead draw. There's no other shot on.
No, he's got to be very careful, mate. If he takes that jack back either way...
Could be a bit of strife, Bonty. I'm joined in commentary, ladies and gentlemen, as when I'm flying solo is most of the time with Steve Bonnybet, the inventor of 4-stick backstick.
4-racket back racket.
Okay, David Govan. Forehand for the left-hander. He needs to be pretty precise here to get 2, but he does have 1 and gets the mat. Now, probably just a tad runny and gone through. So it's 1 to the Magpies. 1. 10-8 after 11. Club Project scoreboard. Keep it coming, viewers. Numbers are fantastic. Tell us where you're from. Considering we've got 2 streams going on. Our other stream, Tigers v Jets. Boyd, the Happy Bowler Dumbrell, Hoppy, and our very special guest, Benny Two Shoes, the former Bowls New South Wales commentator. Believe has moved on to bigger and better things, but obviously still has a massive interest in the game and doesn't commentate a bad game of bowls just quietly. So we welcome him aboard. David Govan.
I look very forward, Matt here.
Yeah, he's brought the mat right up again. He's using this tactic. It's not that short a length, but he is, sometimes you're just putting that element of doubt thought process in your opposition. They may think, oh, he's gone short, but he really hasn't. You're just playing a different part of the green. Maybe there's a certain part of the green he doesn't like running over, or doesn't, hold its line at certain times.
Great bowl, Daniel Hill over there on the in the other game.
And a pretty good bowl here by Simon Mitchell. He'll have 1. So David Govan for his second bowl at the end. Probably 1 down with the front one. All you clubs out there in Newcastle, don't forget that your pennant nominations have got to be in the next couple of days. It'll be interesting to see what grades people are going to play.
Daniel took ours down today, mate.
Ours have already been nominated. Raymond Terrace at the Steelers. Maywest Steelers, we will have 3s, 5s and 2 6 grades. So 4 teams for us.
Not bad.
Our numbers are better than last year. We had 4 teams, but we scratched around. But this year we've got more players. Massive influx of players we have too. So very happy with it. So David Govan playing a bit of an attacking shot here. Looking for the shot bowl close. He got both of them. David Govan, how about that? Pick the eyes out of that and play fair. I'm holding 3.
That was spectacular.
Spectacular. Decky said that was spectacular.
Decky's got a bit of learn about the game then, Bondi, hasn't he?
He has a bit of learning to do, mate. He just stick to computer, mate, for the time being.
In Malay, let me tell you, Malay, that is after coaching all those guys for all those years, when they yell out, Kaluk, Malay, that means very, very lucky. And that's polite. Kaluk, David Govan. So still holding a couple.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. That last bowler came.
You reckon it's shot?
Could be shot.
Well, how's he looking with this one? If he gets a piece of the jack, though, Bonty.
If he does, yeah, he's going to go close to it.
Well, he's going to draw it.
He's drawing the shot.
Touches it. Don't need to. Yeah, it's up and down for any more than 1.
It's hard to say, isn't it?
It is.
From back here.
It certainly is. So we're not 100% sure, but we definitely know it's 1. Maxie will give us an indication.
He'll let us know on his way back up.
Look at that, viewers. Beautiful, beautiful evening here at the nest. So Simon Mitchell finds himself 1 down at least. Possibly is only 1.
Be only
and
1
I
after this.
think it is only 1.
Oh,
I don't know.
No, that should be second shot.
Second shot. So Maxie's indicated 1, 10-9 after 12 Club Project scoreboard. And we'll get a bit of a look at our 4s in a minute. We do know it's 6-2. Mick Cronin give us an indication. And looks like the Hunters are turning it on for all and sundry over there.
Yeah, they've just got more shots on that end.
When you have a look at their 4s team, Bonnie, how good is it, mate?
Yeah.
You've got Corey Parker playing lead. I mean, Andrew Rees playing second. Brody Pitham, who skipped the triples in the first rubber, playing third. And Mick Cronin, the former Australian representative, New South Wales representative, skipping the team. And they're all playing their part and they're all doing their bit.
Yep.
And you've got to remember too, they're the only club here that doesn't have an artificial green.
Yes, that's right.
And they top the table in the Super League. They look like they're in a commanding position in the semi-final to go to the grand final.
Very good opener there.
And next week they'll get to play on grass.
Yep.
Good start of David Govan. Simon Mitchell, forehand, away from the clubhouse, 10-9.
There's a good reply coming here.
Now, we do know that the shot deficit was +6 to the Hunters after the first two games. Yep, very good reply. And once again, look at Corey Parker. He hasn't got it within a foot. So, David Govan.
There's another good bowl coming in here, Gov.
Yeah, he's close. Close.
No.
Great try.
Well, Gov might have gone on the other hand there, you know, because he's got the opportunity of getting underneath and knocking that other blue bowl of
Simon Mitchell
out, or going off his own bowl and getting in for shot.
Yeah, what? You know the bowlers, mate, they can see a piece of the jack, they're going to favour that side.
Yep.
But Simon's going to play the hand that you opted to play, Bonty, and he's going to draw another one.
Yes, and he's only got one.
Yep. Well, is he only one or two?
No, he's only one, mate.
It's only one, so the back bowler, David Govan's second shot?
Would be, from here. Okay. Looks like it.
So David Govan, he'll stay in his backhand. Any touch of the jack should make two. Now he's playing a little bit of a dipsy doodle. A sexy bender on the backhand. Gets a result.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
But he does.
Does it go out? It doesn't go out, so he's down two.
Let's have a bit of a look. So it's still in bounds, is it?
It looks like it. Max hasn't called it out.
No, he hasn't. It's still in. So how about that? It's still in. So Simon Mitchell will play an inside-out draw shot. Down he comes.
Well, it'll be the shot.
It will be the shot.
So Gov's got to draw inside that. It's only about 8 inches away, 12 inches away at the most.
So,
oh, he's close.
He's close.
He's very close.
And he's drawn it.
Great
and
bowl.
He's touched it.
Great bowl.
Great shot, David Govan. So, Simon has one to play. Internet's dropped out.
He's missed it. We're still on, mate. We're still...
No, we've dropped out a bit. Oh. We should be okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we should be okay. Just hanging in there. Internet's just a bit scratchy. Where's the aerial, Decky? Move the aerial. No, it should be on the end of this.
Is it set up?
Yeah, well, I've got the end of it.
Here's the aerial.
There we go.
How's it going now? What about here? Is that better?
Yep, that's spot on, mate.
Oh, mate, I'd stand here like this.
Love it. Anyway, what was that? It looks like it was just 1 to David Govan. So it's 10-all on 13 Club Project scoreboard, where Bonty is holding up the aerial. Stick the magnet on there. It's got a magnet bottom of it.
There you go. How's that?
No, not good.
Not good?
I don't think it's going to matter. It's hanging in there. That's all we can say.
How's that now? Is it?
No, it's all good. Anyway, back to the game. It's hanging in there. That's all it's doing at the moment. So, good starter by... Yeah, it's all good, Bonty. Just leave it sitting there like that, mate. Just leave it there. Oh, no, it's dropped out.
It's gonna drop.
I don't think it matters where you put it, mate. Just put it anywhere. It's spot on now. It's really good. Govan took his own out. So it looks like it's 1. Simon Mitchell. Down he comes. Goes behind. Fair bowl. So David Govan, once again, he's brought that mat right up, viewers. Right up. Now he's opted, he had a bit of a run with his other bowl. Now
this looks close.
Yeah, not a mile away here, Gov. Not a mile away. Just going to get the wrong side of it, but it is a good second. Here's a good second. Probably chasing shots, depending on the score next door in the fours. Don't know what's going on. So it looks like the singles game over there, the 18 ends is over. I would imagine that Charlestown has won that singles game. Bonte, you're going to go and have a sticky beak?
Have a look.
And that'll be able to determine who our first grand finalist is. Well, it should do if Charlestown's won. So it's 1-2, the Hunters. Look at that for a view. What a view. Beautiful night here at Beresfield Bowling Club, home of the Magpies at the Nest. Massive viewing numbers once again. Considering we have 2 streams going at once. First time in history, first time it's ever been done by YouTube Live Sports. 8 cameras, 6 monitors, 5 commentators. A lot of hot air. And plenty of good bowls. David Govan, 10-10 after 13. 1 down. Needs to get a victory to keep the Magpies with a chance of progressing to the grand final. Just gone under. So he'll probably find himself one down. Don't think there'll be any more. Unless Simon can play a corker. Sits Gov's bowled out. He can make a heap. Let's wait and see what happens. So Simon Mitchell. On his backhand. Great shot. That's 2.
Yeah, we're trying to get like as far as we can. Like I'm trying to zoom out as far as we can, but some of them are already at maxi.
So that's 2. Maxi, that was 2. Thank you, Hearn. Thank you, Hearn. 2. So it takes it to 12-10. Mitchell over Govan, which is actually Govan, on 14 ends.
Okay. News from the Charlestown Raymond Terrace. Looks like Charlestown will go through to the final.
So they won the game of singles, did they?
They did, 22-9.
So they are through. There's no doubt. That's 3 rubbers to...
It'll be 1 because they're down 9-2 in the fours.
So it's not going to make a difference. So congratulations to
difference,
Charlestown. They're going to be through to the inaugural grand final of the Newcastle and Hunters Super League.
There was some discussion whether they play that end, but because it's being live streamed, they're going to play this end.
Fair enough. And here we've got 12-10 in a close affair. What's going on in the fours game next door, Bonnie? Can you see that?
I'll have a look.
Great starter by Simon Mitchell. Playing very consistent. I think he's had 1 loose end. 1 loose end.
Yeah, mate. Maitland City are up 10-5 in the fours.
10-5.
And 12-10 in the singles.
Well, 12-10 in the singles is our feature game, as you know. So down comes Simon Mitchell again, holding 1. What was the score in the fours, Bonte, again, you said?
10-5.
10-5. So it is only 5 the diff.
So that's 2 rubbers each, is it?
Yeah, they were 2 each. +6 to the Hunters after the first round. +6.
Well, they're +7 at the moment, aren't they? So unless Gov can come up and win the singles.
Yep, that's what we need. That's what the Magpies need. So there's only 3 ends to go after this game, after this end. And it looks like it's 1 to Simon Mitchell.
Close to 2 there.
Close to 2.
No, it's going to drift away. But if Gov gets onto it and pushes it back, he's got the back bowl, and if he follows it, he could have 2.
My card, did you give it back to me?
No.
Just had to get the key card back off Bonty before he run a mark.
I was hoping you'd forget.
He would have spent all the $4.30 that's in there. Anyway, great effort by David Govan.
They looked at me a bit funny when I paid it.
I got an overdraft. 1 to Simon Mitchell, 12-10. The 4s are 5 behind. How many ends did you say they've played? 6.
I didn't say.
Yep. Try and remind him, Deggy. Try and remind him. I try and remind him. That's why he's the old man. He's looking at it now. How many ends? Doesn't matter about the other game. So we are at 12-10. How many ends, Bonnie?
7 in the 4.
Yeah, I've got the singles here. So there's 3 to go after this. So they've played 7 ends in the 4s, and they're 5 the diff. So as it sits, it looks like bit of a funny selection playing the young guy against Hilly in the singles. I agree with you, Peter Lowbridge. I've got to be honest too, I'm not quite sure what if that was the Jets' strongest side, but we can appreciate too that they've got a lot of their players that are down in the UBC, a lot of them that were unavailable, and the bigger picture has probably given some of these guys a bit of experience, even though some of them have played at the Platinum League and all that sort of stuff. And Brendan Stokes does play fair bowls as a singles player too. So, but Daniel Hill, Charlestown, put their best team on the deck, and they have got over the line 3 rubbers to 1 and proceed to the grand final. David Govan finds himself 1 down here, so it'll be now 13-10 after 15.
It's not Charlestown's best team, mate. There's a few of the Charlestown players that are out.
Yeah, true. I remember one of the games we broadcast at the Hangar where Sam Laguza played in the triples match. It was actually against Beresfield,
Yeah,
and played sensational.
Got Sam Laguza, you've got Nathan Dawson, you've got Scotty Thorogood. There's a lot of good players that aren't playing in this.
Is Scotty Thorogood back playing bowls?
Well, he sort of is and he isn't. And
What are you doing, Georgie? You playing or not, mate?
he doesn't really know it.
That's all right.
He's a little bit confused.
Okay, so that's now 13-10 after 15. 3 to go. 3 to go. Over 1,000 views here on our match between the Hunters and the Magpies. The winner will play.
Scotty Bouse is out tonight too, mate.
Scotty Bouse is another one. The winner will play the Charlestown Tigers in the grand final next week. Was to the grand final. So David Govan on the mat needs a victory and needs his 4s guys to, well, he probably needs them to win as well. If they can both get up, they'll take the tie. But at the moment, Maitland City is in the box seat to meet the Tigers.
Nice bowl from Gov, just a little bit.
I do apologise, viewers. The internet's buffering. Probably a million people in there, all trying to get on the YouTube Live Sports.
Oh, it's a bit wide, I think.
We're back. It just keeps dropping out every now and then. There's a million people here probably trying to all use the Wi-Fi. So down we come again. Simon Mitchell holding 1. Now holding 2, is he? No, he's just gone past it. So Maxie's indicated he's 1 down. David Govan's on the mat.
Looks like he's...
What was he doing then?
He's aiming up for a shot, I think.
Looks like it is too, Bonty. He's trying to play something.
On his forehand.
Probably needs to. Crucial.
Oh.
Probably just a bit wide. He's only 1 down, but he needs to score. He's got 1 bowl to play in this end. Front bowler's shot. Front bowler Simon Mitchell's. The 4s are in front from the Hunters. So at the moment, live scoreboard, they'd be winning the match 3 rubbers to 1. As it stands. So Simon Mitchell back.
Looks like it's now 10-6 in the 4s.
10-6. They're clawing the way back.
Might be the last end though coming up.
So Dave Govan finds himself 1 down. He's got 1 bowl to play. It's 10-6 next door. Let's see what happens. What's he going to play? Sits the bowl out, makes 2. Goes 1 the diff. Jumps on. What's he going to do, Bonty?
He's going to go have another run, mate, I think.
He is. He's having a look for it. Does he like it? Does he like it? He's close.
What's he done?
Well, he's got the backward, hasn't he?
Is it a toucher in the ditch, or did he touch the jack?
Don't know. Let's have a bit of a look.
It's back on the tee, so he's got the shot on the right hand side anyway, hasn't he?
I think so. If we can check the back camera, we'll have a look. So I think it could be. It looks like it could be 1. They're checking it. Looks like it could be 1. Or they're calling the umpire.
Oh, they've picked it up.
So it's 1 to
Gov's got the jack.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, he's picked up the jack.
David Govan has picked up the jack to roll it.
The little white thing.
Yeah, the little white thing.
How many, Maxie? Maxie. Yoo-hoo, Maxie. Just 1, was it, Max?
Yep. So it's 13-11 after 16. Max has given us some run and commentary from Rink 2. We're very appreciative. Thank you, Max.
He does forget sometimes, but we remind him.
So David Govan keeps them within striking distance. Keeps them within striking distance.
It's a good bowl here.
Good starter by Gov. Yep. Good starter.
Right.
Well done, David Govan.
Behind, but
hi, Tony and Decky. Rosemary Robinson. Hello, Rosemary. Good to see that you've jumped on board. Merry Christmas to you too with all the emojis. I can see that. And our other stream has finished. So welcome to the cliffhanger we have over here between the Beresfield Magpies and the Maitland City Hunters. 13-11 Club Project scoreboard. Up and back in the singles. I think the 4s game. I'm not 100% sure what it is.
I'll go and check that one, mate.
Bonty's going to check it.
Pretty vital.
Bonty's going to check the 4s score for us. Thank you, Bonty. So down comes Simon Mitchell. Finds himself 2 down. How good is Bowles, Viper? Bowles is brilliant, my friend. Bowles is brilliant. Love it. So David Govan's just taking a bit of time out. There's a beetle on the ground. It's not John or George.
Wants it out of here.
That's one hell of a bit. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, it's rather big, yeah.
It looks like a dinosaur. Okay, David Govan, left-handed forehand, holding a couple. We'll get him all square. For toucher for 3, puts him in front. So, Bonte, what's going on in that fours game?
Fours game, they're on the 9th end. Maitland City are up 10-6.
10-6.
But I think Beresfield's holding 1.
Wow.
They wheeled on left. Don't know if that's made any difference, that last bowl.
Amazing. And here David Govan's holding 2, we believe. See that scoreboard, if you just lift that up a tad, Decky.
Yep, on it.
It's 10-6 after 8. We believe that Beresfield's holding 1. A victory, they'll need a victory because the shot margin has grown out to probably about 10, 11 or 12. They need the victory, so they need to win better. It is better than cricket. 10-2 Jets, Rosemary Robinson, it is correct. Beresfield to progress to the grand final against the Charlestown Tigers will need to win both these rubbers. They are cliffhangers as we speak. David Govan sits that. He's probably going to get
3,
2, maybe 3. Simon's got 1 to play.
I think Max is called 2.
Maxi's called 2.
You just called 2, Max? Max, just called 2? Yeah, Max has just called 2.
So it's 2 to Gov. So that'll be 13 all with 1 end to play if Simon doesn't do anything here.
Looks like he's playing his forehand, might be trying to get onto his front bowl there.
Down he comes. Tell you what, he's give this every chance. What a great shot. That is a great shot. Well played, Simon Mitchell. He's very happy. Shows a bit of emotion. 14-11 after 17. 1 in to go. And without no disrespect to the Magpies, but I think that is your season over and you will be playing off for 3rd and 4th. David Govan's got a smile on his face. I think he realises that now. That was their chance.
It was only that last bowl, wasn't it?
Yes, it was only that last bowl. Now, he will need a 4 here. They have 1 bite of the cherry. He needs a 4. Or a 3, and the 4s need to win. So we just haven't got an update on that 4. We don't know who's holding in that 4s game. Brad Unsted's coming down. We can see it on the rink next door. We don't know. Not much excitement. Yes, Viper, what a bowl. It was a great bowl by Simon Mitchell. He's played most of the singles games, if not all of them, for the Hunters and has played very, very, very well. Might have only dropped 1, maybe 2, but played great. Played great, and deservingly so. They probably deserve to be in the grand final, in all honesty. The Charlestown Tigers certainly deserve to be in the grand final. After a very comprehensive victory tonight, 3 rubbers to 1. Great viewing numbers. Everyone's jumped over here to watch this game between Simon Mitchell and David Govan. As you would have seen, David Govan held 2, maybe 3 in the last end, and Simon Mitchell's drawn the shot in his last bowl.
211 currently watching 11:43 for the afternoon for us, mate.
But not bad, not bad. I think the others would have outdone us about 3-1. But we're all happy because we're all under the same umbrella.
We're not all happy.
Yes,
There's
Viper.
only one happy.
There's only one happy. It will be on in the Bay next week. 6 o'clock Friday night, your grand final and playoff for 3rd and 4th, Newcastle and Hunters Super League. On grass, well, we believe.
And watch out, folks.
Both players have played well. Always great to watch Simon play. So smooth. You're right, Bear. Very, very smooth. It's been very impressive.
The grand final next week, guys, you're going to have the lucid tones of Scotty, Happy, and Mark Faulkner. Is it Mark Faulkner?
Mark Gauntlet.
Mark Gauntlet from Sydney.
Mark Gauntlet from Waverley. He'll be here. He'll be joining us in the Skybox. He'll be joining the Hapster and myself in the Skybox for the grand final. Should be a great evening. Should be a great evening. And as we've already mentioned before, what a great concept. The Newcastle Hunters Super League has been a raging success. Peter Lowbridge, no, we won't be streaming both games. We've had a talk about it and we decided against it the other day. We won't be streaming the playoff for 3rd and 4th. We'll be streaming the grand final, which will be, as we said, the Charlestown Tigers and the winner of this match, which at the moment does look like the Hunters. And the playoff for 3rd and 4th, we will not be streaming. Sure, we'll be bringing you updated scores. Viper, it has been a great success. It's been a great tournament. Really has been a pleasure to be involved, streaming the competition, seeing all sorts of players, seeing all sorts of conditions. Rain, hail, shine, internet dropouts, celebrities sitting behind the rinks. We've seen it all. And but it's been in all seriousness, a great concept, and been a pleasure to bring it to you for YouTube Live Sports and the viewers. So David Govan, toucher for 3. It's on the wrong side of it. I'm going to roll it. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
He hasn't got 4 though, mate.
No, he hasn't got 4. I don't think he's likely to get 4. If he had got a piece of that jack, might have made a difference.
3.
3. If he gets a draw and the 4s win, Beresfield go through.
I've just been told that he's got 3.
He's got 3?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's what Clay Parker's just said. Those other bowls have...
Might be giving you a bum steer there, I reckon.
Those other bowls must be a long way back.
Well, that front one, which belongs to Simon Mitchell, it looks a lot closer than the back bowl of David Govan. But anyway, we're not there. So it's 10-7 in the 4s game. Or is it finished? No, still going. 10-7 playing the last end.
Well, it depends who won that last end.
You know what? 2 draws will get him over the line. No, it won't.
Oh,
no, it won't.
No.
No, it won't. Margin.
Margin will still get them.
Yep. Viper. I don't know, buddy. Well, it's not 3 now. I reckon it's only 1.
Yeah, okay.
So, David Govan here would be looking to get a 3 to draw the game. Hopefully, his mates next door can get a 4. And that would put the Magpies through to the grand final. Yeah, Viper, I think you're right, mate. I don't think it was ever 3. Pretty sure. Don't think it was ever 3. But
doesn't
to all
look
you...
like it, does it?
No, it doesn't look like it. To all our viewers out there that have joined us...
Unless he was saying that East Maitland had 3.
East Maitland? The Hunters, you mean?
The Hunters, sorry.
Yeah. Nah.
Well, they got the front one, then there's one there,
Yeah.
there's one there.
Yeah, there's no way, because Gov's bowls beats both of those bowls.
That might have been his last bowl.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
just to all our viewers who have joined us every week on YouTube Live Sports, we thank you very, very much, because we're just about to wind up proceedings here at the end of this game. All our people that partake in our guessing competition, Who Am I? Don't forget, we want you in the commentary box. Probably next year's Newcastle Hunters Super League. And we've got plenty of things going on with YouTube Live Sports, not only bowls, but plenty of other sports and other things in the pipeline to bring you. Other sports. Some of them might blow you away. David Govan's played that one a bit narrow. And that's the end of the game. So Simon Mitchell shakes hands with our marker, Max Dettelbacker. We'll find out who got the shot. I don't think it's going to matter. So that's a victory to Simon. And I dare say... So it was 1 to... Who?
I don't know which hand is which.
He just, well, I don't think he knows, Maxie.
I'm still learning.
I don't think we know, mate. We've been playing it for 50 years. Maxie, great coverage, guys. Well done. Thank you, Viper. We really appreciate it. We think we did a fair job tonight. First time for YouTube Live, bringing you both games for the first time ever. As I said, 8 cameras, 6 monitors, 2 PC hard drives, about 6 pair sets of headphones, 5 commentators, 1 Declan, and some great bowls. Now, Clay Parker, who got the shot on that end? You got 2 or 3. So we know it's a victory to Simon Mitchell anyway from the Hunters. So no, we'll give him 2. So we'll make it 16-11 after 18. 16-11 after 18. Yeah, he had to get 3 to tie, and they need the 4s to win. So it's all over. So, ladies and gentlemen, there we have our 2 grand finalists for the inaugural Newcastle and Hunters Super League. The Charlestown Tigers will take on the Maitland City Hunters. First v second after the regular round robin games. First v second, and the playoff for 3rd and 4th will be between the teams that finish 3rd and 4th. The Raymond Terrace Jets and the Beresfield Magpies. Great job, Club Matron. Excellent coverage tonight, Tony. Peter Lowbridge, thank you very much. I appreciate that coming from you. I really appreciate that. We thought we did a great job. And thanks to my right-hand man, Bonty.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for having me.
As always.
Have fun next week.
Love Bonty being the colour man. And to work experience kid Decky, working the cameras, doing his magic. Thank you, Declan.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wind up proceedings here from the nest, home of the Beresfield Magpies. It's been a great evening. Well done to our other crew, our next door neighbours, the Happy Bowler, Benny Two Shoes, Hoppy, for their fantastic job broadcasting the Charlestown Tigers Raymond Terrace Jets match. And to all you viewers, the first time ever YouTube Live Sports bring you both semi-finals. Awesome. A lot of work went into this. Did a good job, boys. Did a good job. We'll see you next Friday night live from Nelson Bay Bowling Club when we bring you the grand final.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Take care, everyone. And we'll see you next Friday night, 6 p.m. Don't forget, who's got the best live stream on the planet? YouTube Live Sports. You better be live in it.